called Blonde and Blondest show. So welcome to the Blonde and Blonder, Blondest, Blondie show. It is time to have some fun. First day of
Yes,
March.
sir.
First day of March and a Tuesday and getting ready to see what's moving around the market. Miss
That's
V, how you
right.
doing today? How you
Profitable day
doing?
so far. Very
Nice.
exciting, busy. Guys, welcome everyone. Please, as usual, be active on the chat. Ask us anything and make sure you like this video. If you want to Prad to try oysters and stay alive, support the community.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
was trading EV sector today. Rivian, Tesla. What about you?
Yeah, obviously, I just go to my go-to Activision and just keep on trading that stock as always. Besides that, I'm just looking for opportunities, looking for mostly longs. I'm not really seeing any trades that I want to step into just yet. I'm waiting. Obviously, I was waiting for the Microsoft 300 breakout long. Never happened. You guys heard Neil talk about the 29.99 high on Microsoft. I was really waiting for this trade. Oh well, right? Can't do anything about it if the trade does not want to open up for you. And now at this point, with the market curling to the downside a little bit, I'm not sure if we're gonna go through 200s or 300 on Microsoft anytime soon. So I'm looking for an opportunity to get on the dip long, I guess, while stocks are going down, and I'm actually waiting for Nasdaq to go closer to 14,000 before I actually go for my long, because yesterday 14,000 held really strong even into the close. We held 14,000 really well into the close. Give me a second, guys. So that holding of 14K that we did on Nasdaq yesterday, I want to see a repeat of that. I'm okay sitting on my hands, not taking any trades, not even making any money today. Even though I am up on the day, I'm okay not making any money today at all. As long as if I don't see a trade, then I'm not forcing it. And I'm only saying this because obviously, if you are trading your Nasdaq baskets, your Microsofts, your AMDs, your Nvidias, and so on, I think it would be better off just waiting to see if that 14K holds. And if that 14K holds, you can dip buy on nearly any stock around the board. You can dip buy Microsoft, AMDs, Nvidias, Apples, and so on. So either I wait for the Nasdaq to reclaim the high, go all the way back up top, and show me that we actually have strength on the upwards direction today. At which point I'll take the 300 breakout, or I'll wait for the 14,000 retest and show me that we actually have a test of 14,000. That way I can buy 295 or 292 on Microsoft somewhere lower. I don't really want to be going long here while the market's pretty much in yesterday's range, still very much range bound, stuck around in history, and I don't really want to be playing I don't want to be stuck in history a little bit. So I'll show you what Nasdaq looks like. NQ, NQ. So here we are. So this is yesterday. Let's just move this candle right here. This whole bar over here is yesterday's bar, and we're pretty much kind of support around yesterday's bar at 14,000, and also resistance near 14,292. I guess you can just say 14,300. Resistance around 14,300 or 320. So taking that into consideration, I want to really see the retest of 14K on the downside, or a breakout of 14,320 on the upside, for me to actually take a trade on Nasdaq stocks today. Until then, just gonna keep abusing the stocks that keep giving me these ranges every day. Activision today not giving me a 50-cent range, but they're still giving me about 20 to 30 cents ranges to scalp in every time. So just smoking the crap out of this stock as always, and trading other buyout stocks around the board.
Prad, I see a few people talk about the ATXI. It's halted for the several times today, now to the downside.
All right, yeah, let's go check out ATXI 80. Oh, I typed ATVI, lol. ATXI halted on the downside, you said?
Yeah, 8 million
Uh,
free float.
8 million free float. So obviously rotated way more than 8 million. We've passed around the stock about 111 million times today. So overall 203% up. Halted on the downside. Halted actually at 103. Indicated opening price is 107, so looks like it wants to open up higher than the where it halted overall. I just ate a banana bread, so I'm burping. Sorry, so I apologize for anybody
Banana
who's.
bread.
We have a nice
It's
banana
peanut
bread.
butter day today.
Sorry?
Peanut butter day.
Peanut butter day today? Yeah, I saw that. What were those pictures? On the picture, there was like white nuts. Are those like macadamia nuts?
The white one, I think it's peanut nut,
That's a peanut?
but like it's in a shell and then out of the shell. I'll find the picture and explain
Yeah,
it.
I was like, what is that nut? It looked like a macadamia nut, but if that's a peanut nut, I'm confused as hell. Okay, so we're looking at the dailies on ATXI. ATXI already clearing the resistance over here near a dollar. What is this? $1.06. Clearing that resistance, going all the way up to $1.25, $1.30 nearly, going back to the support resistance areas. So almost getting up to $1.27, $1.30, finding rejection and then coming back in. So look at the tail over here, basically showing not much liquidity really available above $1.06. Most of the transactions actually took place between 60 cents up to $1, $6, up to $1 in general. Now we really need to, as you guys already heard, Neil mentioned about how the stock is traded 111 million shares. Any size on the offer doesn't really have a significance unless it's a really, really big size. Unless we see like 10 million, 15 million, 20 million shares on the offer or on the bid, that size is not really significant because of the amount of volume that the stock is doing today. It's very easy for them to just wash through levels. So that's basically why we're not going to be leaning on any of these levels on the upside or in the downside.
All right, Prad. So yeah, these are peanuts.
Oh, those are
peanuts. Everything in here peanuts, and this is like butter.
Yeah, okay. I thought that looked like macadamia, but yeah, those look like peanuts now that I look at it. I like boiled peanuts. Have you ever had boiled peanuts?
Never.
I love boiled peanuts. You boil them up and you put salt on them after they're boiled. They're like nice, and it's really good when you're drinking alcohol. So like
I see. Those are not the same like salted peanuts in the
no,
store?
they are salted, but obviously they're not crunchy like the salted peanuts. They're boiled a little bit.
I see.
Also, you just get raw peanuts,
okay,
and then you just with the casing around it. You just take raw peanuts with the casing around it, put them all in the water, boil them, and then you salt the water too, salt everything, and then when they're all nice and boiled, you peel off the shell, and then the shell is nice and like tasty too. Then you eat these like boiled peanuts, which are like nice and tasty. Everything just ends up coming good. Yeah, it's like a good snack when you're drinking.
My favorite peanut is in M&M.
M&M peanuts, yes. Chocolate covered M&M. Yes, sir. We have boiled peanuts all over Florida. Yes, sir. Boiled peanuts is something that I obviously learned in India. It's a very, very amazing treat. You get all over the streets in India. Boiled peanuts are really messy. They are really messy, but they're delicious. They're so delicious. All right, let's get back to the market. Obviously, we're waiting for this guy to open back from his halt. When did it halt? Around 11:03. We're at 11:09 right now, so maybe it actually halted at 11:06 because each candle's about 3 minutes long. There we go. We opened up off the halt. Looks like we're about to enter into another halt. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Obviously, there was just size on the bid. I wanted to see if that size was stacking up. Opening up pretty much close to the halt price and moving around relatively slow right now. But let's see if the volume can pick back up in a drastic level and we start moving crazy all over the place, or if the volume on the stock is kind of slowed down a little bit. Now up 200% and 205%, sorry, and finding support, it looks like, at the previous halt prices. So these previous halt prices near 90 cents, even $1, coming in to show rescue, coming to show some levels for these stocks. Yeah, man, I enjoyed it. Oh, yeah, Arun and I are talking about Reacher. If anyone has not seen Reacher on Prime Video, obviously Jack Reacher, the movie based off of a novel, I guess. Look at the size. Just completely get taken out on ATXI. But yeah, that novel, Jack Reacher, where Tom Cruise was the actor. The movie was not bad by Tom Cruise, but this new guy in the Prime Video, holy moly, this guy is an absolute unit, like a tank, absolute unit of a person, and actually not bad at acting too. So for anyone who's interested in Prime Video or a new series, go check out Jack Reacher, or I think it's just called Reacher. Nothing special though, for sure. You're right. Nothing too special. Like, I'm not gonna say it's amazing, but it's not bad. It's worth watching. New guy on Reacher is better than Tom Cruise. 100% agreed. Aruna and I were just talking about that just now. Prad, you need to get on the YouTube thumbnails. I'm pretty sure both of us are on the thumbnails. Miss V and
I'm
I are
always
on
on
the
the
thumbnail.
thumbnail. What are
Yeah,
you talking,
for at least
guys?
market mover thumbnails, we're on there. The other
You guys
thumbnails.
better get on thumbnail.
Sorry?
You better get on
No,
thumbnails.
we both are on the market mover thumbnail.
Ah, I thought thumbs up.
No, thumbnail, the picture.
Yes, we are both in there.
Yeah, we both are in
Oh,
there.
it just like you changed your hair color. Maybe they
Ah.
don't realize who you are.
Nah, we're not taking a new picture, putting extra work for Lucas and Tim over there. Forget that. What's the difference between free float market cap and free float? Free float is basically, yeah, see, we're both on there. Sean just took a picture just to show proof. So yeah, we're both on there right here, right there.
Superstars.
Honestly, that question can just be Google. Most of those like technical questions just can be Google. Investingpedia. It's Investopedia, right? Investingpedia or Investopedia?
Investopedia.
Investopedia. Not even. I got it wrong on both ends. It's a free Google question right there. Let's go look
Great
for some.
source.
Let's go look for some positions around the board. A firm was actually moving well today to the north side, and then somebody called out a firm in the Discord chat, the company, the floor Discord chat, not the floor, sorry, the TraderTV.Live Discord chat. I think it's actually our mod, yeah, Urban Trader, our amazing mod, Urban Trader. I want to give a quick shout out to Urban Trader over there because he caught the fake Trader TV Neil on Discord quicker than anyone could, I guess. 6:45. He created a new account. Invest with Henry creates a new account, changes his name to Trader TV Neil, try to scam people. So be careful, guys. Even on Discord, on Twitter, wherever, watch out for these scammers. So Urban Trader coming in with the call out for a firm over there. Hopefully he is sure. Join our Discord and hit ! Discord to join up and throw your call outs in there. Share your thoughts, share your ideas, and let's make this money together. Anyways, he called out a firm near 43. That would have been a great short because if you look at a firm on the daily, it nearly attempts to break through 43 today, goes as high as 43.40 obviously. Yesterday's high, near yesterday's high. What is today's high? It did not even go to 43.40. Then why do I see that candle there? Let's just zoom in. 43 flat. So it goes as high as 43 flat. Then we have the right data and comes back down to previous support, which is now resistance, and really struggles. Obviously, I'm waiting for the breakout of 43 to 47, 48, 52 on a firm, but market's still struggling. We still see a little bit of weakness, down 0.7 on ES, 0.31 on the NASDAQ. So I was obviously did not have the order to take the 43 break, and I'm glad that I didn't have it. Either way, did not enter into that position. You could look for a dip buy over here if you believe a firm is going to go through 43 today and the market's going to rip through the north side eventually. But overall, I think I'm just going to be waiting patiently to see what the market does first and then make the trade on the stocks after. So I think market wants to go back to 14K today to actually test that support one more time. And if 14K holds today, I think we're ripping tomorrow, absolutely ripping tomorrow. But if 14K fails today on the retest, then we actually have some darkness coming in for the rest of the week, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. Prad, why is AMD on the struggle bus? I don't think it's on the struggle bus at all. AMD is what? Absolutely flat on the day? Well, let's go check out. AMD is actually down on the day. Now it's on the struggle bus. When I was watching it, it was pretty much flat on the day. So, okay, now you're actually right. We looks like we got rejected off that 121.80, 121.50 line that I was using as support to go long off of, and then also use that 121.50 line to go short off of. Overall, coming down to yesterday's low, breaking yesterday's low and coming back up. Looks like there could be support around those ranges. The tech sector should be a little weak overall, but should have strength in the semiconductor. AMD was the leader of the semiconductors over there. Let's go check out if Nvidia is also down 1% or 2%. I know these guys were flat when I was checking them out. Yeah, now they're down to 1 full percent. Microsoft was flat on the day. What is Microsoft doing? Microsoft's still flat on the day. So a couple of these tech stocks, basically your chip stocks at least, have moved to the downside and are looking weak. So let's look for some spots to maybe go dip by longs eventually. Maybe 116, maybe 117. I got some lines on the way down. Like I said, I'm still being patient. I don't want to go long on anything yet until the market retests 14,000. And if the market doesn't retest 14,000 and just goes through the high of day, which is at around, I think, 14,280 right now, 14,280 on the Nasdaq. If we just go through that high, then I'm just gonna look for my breakout entry long on Microsoft, which my order's still sitting there. We're still waiting for that breakout entry long. TSM still up. Okay, it looks like one semiconductor is actually up. That's good. But the two main semiconductors, in my opinion, at least NVIDIA got hacked again. But yeah, two main in my opinion, because obviously those are the parts that I mainly use in my computers, but are still negative on the day. Crypto has been saving my 401k lately. I'm pretty sure crypto has been saving everyone's 401k. You know, Sean called out the squeeze up to 44k if 40k breaks, and that's pretty much what we're noticing. The 40k breaks and we squoze to 44k. Now I'm waiting for that move to 46k. I had a line over here. Who removed that line? Who's hacking my software over here? Looks like Russian hackers not only hacking NVIDIA, they're also hacking my software.
I'm taking care of your software, no worries.
Miss V's taking care of the software. That's what I like to hear. So 46k about to take out. Well, not about to. I would like for it to take out. Sorry, let me rephrase that and go eventually to 51k. I don't know if Miss V bought any on the dips. Miss V, did you buy any?
No, I didn't more, but
I was planning on it.
Literally spiked to 41,000.
Yeah.
And my first thought, why didn't I buy more?
Yeah. I was waiting to buy like around like lower than 34, but 34 didn't break. I was like, all right, I guess I'll also wait for a little bit longer. But if 34 breaks, obviously I think my last entry was around 33, 32. So if 34 breaks, I'll reload to the downside. But I'm happy. This it is a little volatile. It does go up and down in my P&L in my account, but we're playing the long-term game. We can't complain about these middle fluctuations. Overall, this is a very good test to see how crypto is going to play out, because obviously because of sanctions, because of the war, and because of everything that's going on in Europe and Russia, the ruble is getting damaged quite a bit. So a lot of the transactions now, apparently, according to articles that I've been reading, is transacting through Bitcoin, through Ethereum, through the blockchain overall. And if that's what we're heading into, I think it's a poor use case, but it is still at the end of the day a big use case that is playing out as people have talked about it to be the go-to replacement for currency and so on. So it ends up being that way. This is like walking into the path of showing us the route that Bitcoin is now the new world currency somewhat. So very happy seeing Bitcoin working. But it just sucks that it's working in the environment that we're in at the moment.
That's right. And Prad, stop console wars. My friend says, Prad, can we take a look at the beautiful earnings board Valeriia made? We can do it earlier for sure, because I know you love SoFi. So do we.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Valeriia. So here we have in the middle top names. Again, these companies report after market today before the open tomorrow. SoFi, AMC, Plug Power, Playboy Group, Dollar Tree, Nordstrom, PaySafe, Dutch Bros, Context Logic, Urban Outfitters, First Solar. What do you find interesting for yourself, Brad?
Yeah, for sure. I guess the main ones you already hit: Plug, AMC, SoFi, Salesforce, PaySafe. The rest of them are obviously a little bit of a whatever companies. HP. I thought HP already reported.
So this is HPS, and the one reported is HPQ.
Okay, got it.
Those are different. Also, like if you buy companies, Banana, Inovio, so maybe Sarepta, so maybe we will see some.
Oh, Dollar Tree is in there. I didn't see Dollar Tree. Nice, yeah. Still pretty good amount of earnings coming up soon. AMC is the big one of the board over there.
And SoFi.
So
guys, write in the comments what are you the most excited from this board for tomorrow trading.
All in on Ross. All in on Ross V. Who's Ross V? Is that a company? Ross.
Ross
Acquisition. Sorry, Mr.
Dress for less.
What is that?
Like, I don't know. That's their company.
For Ross? Dress for less. That's pretty weird. Never heard that before.
It's operating under the brand name Ross Dress for Less, is American chain of discount department store.
Oh, American chain discount department store, kind of like dollar store then or something, like but for clothes.
But for clothes, yeah.
Okay, like thrift shop then. What's that song called? I'm about to pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm about to hit up a Ross store. This is awesome. All right, it's a cheap clothing store like Target. Target's not a cheap clothing store, bruh. Target's nowhere. You can't even put cheap and Target next to each other in the same line. What? All right. Clothes that didn't sell, got it. Fair. Ross is like winners. Ah, there we go. Now you're giving me some Canadian connections. That's what I like. That's a good comparison for me. I understand a lot more now. All right, let's get back to the market. I know Miss V put Plug Power on the board over there, and we were actually looking at Plug Power yesterday. Bruh, Target is cheap? No, it's not. Is Target supposed to? Isn't Target like the more upscale brand? Is Target a more upscale
I've never been in Target.
than Walmart? Yes. See, Target's more upscale than Walmart. You want to talk cheap? Cheap is where I go to. Costco, Walmart, all right? Freshco, No Frills. Like, come on, man. You're talking about like what's those thing called? The wholesale food prices, man. We don't do wholesale prices. Whole Foods, sorry. We don't do whole food prices, man. Come on. Nah.
As we brought the Target Prad, we have Target today on our watch list. Target reported great earnings. It's up, so maybe we can take a look at that not cheap store.
Listen, if I can't get 10-cent Maggie noodles at Target, it's not cheap, period. If Target doesn't have 10-cent Maggie noodles, it is not cheap. Got it? All right, Plug. We were talking about Plug because Plug was yesterday moving wild. So Plug was going crazy. Let's go check out Plug over here. Yesterday's move, look at this one over here, just going absolutely wild from 23 to 25. We were looking for a trade yesterday. I forget what my trade was. I think I was looking for maybe a $26 breakout or a $26 short. That didn't end up happening. Looks like we're kind of turning down before yesterday's high around $26.65. So yesterday's high coming into play as a barrier for Plug Power, now down 1.6%, but still stuck in yesterday's range. Yesterday's low support, not yesterday's true low, but yesterday's VWAP range low, and yesterday's high kind of stuck in that range overall, not really moving around too much. My 6-year-old son loves Maggie. Prad, can you ship some packets to NWT? Where is NWT? Northwest Territories? I think so. Is that Northwest Territories? NWT? Target is the best. Minneapolis in the house. Minneapolis. Yes, sir. ATXI. We already talked about that one. I'll come back to ATXI later on. Lowe's is like Canada. Nobody can figure them out. I don't think I've been to Lowe's once in my life so far. Yeah, the Yukon, Northwest Territories. There we go. Nantucket. I'll see if I can. I don't know if I can, to be honest. I'll see if I can. GBS. All right, we're moving on. GBS is a ticker. Let's go check out GBS. GBS, 42 million shares on a penny stock. Not bad at all. 61% up to the north side, and actually trying to see if we can retest that $1. It already broke $1, but with a weak break, as you guys can see, made a high of $1.09 on that break overall. Coming back down immediately to support or pre-market levels to find support at, and I'm expecting some consolidation to happen around VWAP area, but this stock has given back most of its move off the opening drive and failing to really reclaim that levels just now. So maybe wait a little bit before volume picks back up a little more and starts moving the stock. Now, as I said, 43 million shares, penny stock. Obviously, I'm just not going to be trading it. It's a penny stock overall, something that's not on my radar. Let's quickly go to volume leaders today. MULN, 200 million shares done on the stock. Another day, another big volume leader. I think yesterday I did around how much? Let's go quickly check it. MULN did about, what is that line right there? 600 million shares yesterday. Sheesh. So MULN doing 600 million shares of volume yesterday. Today about 200 million, and we're only at 11:30. So the chances are the stock does another 600 million shares. Look at that size on the bids. Obviously, that size doesn't matter too much. They can clean out that size. But what does matter is this guy is on an inverse gateway. He is a more he or she. I'm sorry, I don't want to pick genders, but they are a more sophisticated trader because they're actually using gateways not available to public, general public. It could be an algorithm. It could be a trader by themselves. At the end of the day, what they're trying to do is pay money to get the fill and be ahead of other people that are not paying the money to get the fill. For example, if I was to sit on a BATS gateway, in this corner it says BATS, now it says ARCA, now it says MEMX, or any of these gateways that you're seeing right now me click on, I actually collect fees by sitting on the bid and providing liquidity. That's a function that the market maker allows us to take advantage of over here. But so notice these gateways that are colored in the dark colorway, the black and white colorway. So that's actually them going in front of the line and making sure they get the fill before anybody else, and they do so by paying a lot of fees for it. So at the end of the day, these are a sophisticated trader or an algorithm trying to really show you that there's a bigger game being played over here. And if you're just a retail trader, you most likely don't have these gateways, availability to these gateways. So you get payment for order flow? No, it's not order flow. It's not payment for order flow. Payment for order flow is what Robinhood does. What they do when you throw your order on Robinhood saying, hey, I want to buy AMD for $100, Robinhood takes that order that you said, I want to buy 100 shares of AMD at $100. They take that order and they sell it to Citadel. And then Citadel pays them for the data, for that order flow that they just sold them to, and that's how Robinhood makes money, because they're not charging you for getting in and out of a trade. So that's payment for order flow. What this is actually paying for being first in line, paying for being ahead of people, other people, because at the end of the day, there's a first come first serve kind of way that the orders fill in. So if you throw a BATS order first and then I throw a BATS order behind you, the market has to fill you first before they fill me. But if I want to cut ahead of you, saying you throw 100 shares on AMD at $100 and I see you sitting on the BATS gateway, I want to cut in front of you and front run you for that's the terminology. Then I would perhaps use EdgeX or a different gateway, one of these inverse gateways as they call it, to cut in line and be the annoying person to cut in line and front run your orders. And that's what at the end of the day Citadel does. They take that order that they bought and then they front run you using gateways such as these BYXs, EdgeXs, BOSXs, and so on, to front run other people because they already have that information that you don't. Why are you front running me, Prad? Hey man, don't sit on a gateway telling me where you are. If you're telling me, showing me, that's like playing poker with your cards backwards. Okay, imagine you have an ace and a king right here, and you're showing your hands to the whole table, and you're going, oh, I'm about to go all in, everybody. I'm about to go all in. We know you have an ace king, my friend. We can see it right here. You're showing us your cards. Right, so that's like basically showing us your cards. That's where iceberg orders come into play. The iceberg orders are when they only show 100 share size, but then there's like multiple orders or size behind it because they don't wanna show their face to other people. They don't want to show their cards. If you show me your cards, we're taking advantage of you. Pratt front running $50 positions. I'll front run $1 position. Trust me, because any money is for mine to take as long as I see the option to do so. Right? That's the mentality that I would think any trader thinks about. Because if you're not taking that money, then an algorithm's taking that money. And if the algorithm's not taking that money, then Luca's taking that money. And if Luca's not taking that money, Miss V's taking that money.
I'm taking this money before Lucas, by the way. Are you a good player in poker?
I'm not a good player, but like I can hold my end.
Do you have your poker face?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
My poker face is talk my mouth off the whole time and confuse people the whole time. I'm the Kevin Hart of poker. Like I'll just make jokes. I'll just like mess around the whole time and lie to people about what cards I have. And then sometimes I'll even show my cards. It's all about mind games.
Okay.
It's all about mind games. But it's not like I ever won a tournament.
Okay.
Right? I always lose tournaments like round 3 or round down 4, so it doesn't matter. I have fun.
It's fun, yeah. Fun is the most important thing. And we've got a super chat from Mike Crehan. Thank you so much, Mike. Trader TV gets payment for order flow get. I didn't really understand the last part, but thank you so much, Mike, for your super chat. I also saw someone was talking about Ride Prad, Lordstown Motors. Deutsche Bank cut target price for Ride to $3 from $7.
All right, Lord's Motor. So from $3 to $7.
From 7 to
7 to 3. Sorry, I got that wrong. So $7 to $3. This Lordstown just keeps getting destroyed even now, eh? Ridiculous. Yeah, it used to be $100. I remember actually watching that destruction happen live. I believe when this down move happened. Oh, maybe that was a different stock. I forget. Maybe it was Workhorse that I'm thinking of actually, where it went from I remember watching Workhorse, not Lordstown. Either way, both of these stocks kind of looking similar, all the way to the downside. Now at $3, like that's crazy. What was this IPO at? $10. Well, I guess maybe IPO'd into a SPAC or some sort. I can't remember, to be honest. It was in December 1990. I wasn't even trading around then. So yeah, I don't know exactly how this IPO'd. Maybe SPAC reverse merger, or actually IPO'd by itself. Overall, that downgrade does not look good, man. Does not look good because we're pretty much right next to the price.
Yep.
We're right next to the price.
That's right.
It does not look good. Well, is there anything else you were gonna say about Ride?
Not really.
No, okay, no worries, no worries. You said you were trading other EV stocks today. What's other stocks were you looking at? Rivian?
That's right. Actually, I just see that Lordstown recently reported earnings and they have a loss. So I believe it's loss of $0.42. So yep, I was trading, guys, Tesla and Rivian. Tesla is very interesting trade for me. We'll come to that back later, but I would love to show you my Rivian trade. I was shorting Rivian today. I got in at 64.20ish, and then it scaled out multiple times. My last out was 62.60, so satisfied with this trade. Then markets went back to the upside, and I just got before it got at the same price where I got in, so I still get some profit. And what happened next? It went back all the way down. Basically, that's okay. I'm satisfied with this trade. And another one, my favorite, Tesla. A little bit more intense. I also went short on Tesla, guys, in here at 8.59. Stock went into my direction for a little bit and then spiked all the way to the upside. I reversed and took it as a long. So basically, it's $16 per money for this trade. So I'm very happy with this trade, guys. So I got it at 870 and my last out at 880. So I'm super happy about this one.
All right, guys. So Miss V was covering her stocks there, and while she was doing it, it's like the market was not liking what you had to say. Market did not like that you were making money because look at this market now.
Wow.
Poop to the downside.
Wow.
Market did not like that you were making money, Miss V.
It's not me, and it's Liz and Sean who just came in here. Like, what the?
Yeah, you know what? Market did not like him kicking your heater. That's what it is.
Right. You heard the sound? Don't touch my heater.
We're gonna need your heater over there a lot.
I know,
more,
I know. You heard?
I heard. It's cold
minus
as
40 there.
What?
Yeah.
It's Siberia. I'm gonna freeze over there, man. No, my power went out yesterday, Miss V, for like 4 hours. It started off at like 12 o'clock in the night, and then like power came back at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and literally I'm freezing my butt off in this cold, like no power, nothing. My phone dies because I can't charge my phone.
I feel you. This happened to me too.
Yeah. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, I almost died because of cold.
Yeah.
You cannot charge your phone.
Nope.
You can't do nothing.
Nope.
Yeah.
All I did was like cuddle with my dog to like steal my dog's
that's
heat.
sweet. At least you have a dog.
Yeah, your dog's coming soon. Don't worry, it's coming soon.
Thank
it's coming
you.
soon. But yeah, as we were talking about the market coming off, this is the move that I'm actually waiting for to start buying dips on positions, such as Microsoft dip by low, AMD dip by low, everybody dip by low. So here comes my chance. Here comes my entries. Most likely, you know, AMD all the way back to, someone said AMD is about to take them to bankruptcy court. Oh man, I don't even know how to respond to that. I feel bad. But we'll look for some opportunities over here. You know, maybe you should have stopped yourself out on the break of 120 to the downside. Maybe I should have gone short on the break of 120 to the downside. We need an office dog. We do need an office dog. We'll tell Sean to buy as an office dog here. But yeah, overall, AMD going to the downside. Everything's crushing to the downside. Market's crushing to the downside. Here we go. ATO. Yeah, can you calm down on those, please? Yeah. So we're going to try and see how much lower we can take the market. 14K is the test we want to see on the market before I can actually start going long. All right, so we're going to see market 14K coming in very soon. NQ/H22CM. 14K, where are we? There we go. We're coming in very close. Let me just throw in the line for this barrier down here. Got it. Almost there. Awesome. Palantir, I'm reloaded. Palantir NY. Let's go check out Palantir. PLTR. Palantir reloaded around 11.72 or at $12, I guess. You know, obviously I would wait for around 11.86 or $12 is good too. I mean, I don't know. $12 sounds good too. I would wait a little bit more, obviously, because it could easily break 12 to the downside and go to 11.90, 11.80, especially with this move in the market that we're seeing, crushing to the downside at the moment, trying to go see if there is support back at 14,000. If there is no support at 14,000, Uber looks to exit stake in Russia, Yandex. So maybe Uber is popping there. Let's go check out Uber. Someone talking about CNBC, so I just put my head over to see what's going on. Uber's crushing to the downside overall, no matter what. I think YNDX is not even tradable. Yeah, YNDX is not even tradable, so that one's blocked. Joe's still napping. Is he supposed to come on? Yeah, I think Biden was supposed to come on, right, Miss V?
I'll check now.
Miss V's checking. Thank you, Miss V. QQQ move stop for now. Yeah, we're waiting to see the 14K barrier, obviously. Man, that 14K barrier bouncing into close yesterday was an absolute beauty, a masterpiece to watch. I was ready to short the crap out of the market into the close if 14K broke, but obviously never happened. So if that one's not going to go out like that, then we're just going to have to let the stock just, you know, do its thing and let the market bounce from there. Biden 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So after market, State of the Union tonight, after market hours, 9 p.m. You sure that's not past his bedtime? Probably coming on earlier in that case, you know, if 9 p.m. Eastern. He clocked out at that time. We don't want to show the strat, you know. So be hush. All right, cool. Just telling the floor traders to be quiet a little bit based on other stuff over there. Is Sean and Neil holding on to SoFi? Are you guys long SoFi today? Yeah, I'm on 42.90. They're long 42.90 right now on SoFi. SoFi is coming to the downside a little bit.
Thank you for bringing this up because we actually have a super chat in regards to SoFi from Zion Lala. Thank you so much, Zion. So yes, Sean and Neil, and now let's go to the reply.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't even know that I saw it on this screen. Anyways, moving on. That was supposed to be Miss V who saw that. But anyways, SoFi coming down into yesterday's close almost, a good support areas. NASDAQ very close to 14,000. ES is now down 1.25% on the day. So overall, you know, all these markets are showing us weakness, are showing us red, but not too much of to the downside over here. It's only down 0.38% on the day. Looks like Sean actually sent me a screenshot, so let me pull the screen to the downside. Here we go. He's reloaded. So he got back in over here at the bottom, getting ready for that move back up north while the market shows some strength around 14K. I sound like I said 14K a million times by now, so we'll see if it actually ends up working out for us. 14,000 don't going to hold today, is not going to hold today. Yeah, fair. I mean, that's the idea that I had yesterday too, and we got proven wrong. And I'm just gonna say this in a non you know, I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound rude coming off, but just don't predict it, right? I predicted it and it stopped me from having trades yesterday. Don't predict it. If you see the level breaking, go short. If you see the level holding, go long. Play the opportunities the market is absolutely presenting to you on a silver platter, instead of predicting it and then not being able to make a trade out of that because of your prediction being wrong overall, you know. But at the end of the day, it's kind of what I'm doing too, even though I'm saying not to do it. You know, I have a theory that the market's gonna go break it or market's gonna go hold it and so on. Theories is good, but just try not to predict it. More Russians. I'm going to stop that statement right there. 13K, but not going to pass. RMED. That's the Zach Morris stock, so we're not going to pull that one up. Make sure to smash. That's a Nightbot command.
Yeah, you better read that one, you know.
Okay, CTIC. Let's go check out what CTIC is doing today. 58 million shares traded on this one. We're going to go look at CT. I almost put on CIBC. CTIC on NASDAQ. 58 million shares. We already talked about the volume. Let's go look at the move. 41% move to the north side. Looking good. Let's go check on the daily. CTIC on the daily. Looks like we broke out of previous resistances in pre-market itself. That's the resistance at 240. The resistance at 250. Now we're playing with the resistance at 290/$3. We did try to go break $3 today, but failed to do so successfully. And now trying to go test where the support is on the downside. CTIC. They'll have to prop up Joe. Okay. Happy Fat Tuesday. Fat Tuesday? Yeesh, I don't like the sound of that.
Which Tuesday?
Fat Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday, you're right. It is Taco
right.
Tuesday. I haven't had tacos in so long.
Me too.
We gotta ask our caterer for tacos.
That's right. For Tuesdays. Taco Tuesday every week. So Henry Zad, keep being your main sponsor for Danks. More Danks for Prad. For $20 super chat. Share Danks with Valeriia too. Bang. That's right, Prad.
Miss V doesn't partake.
A lot of Danks already for you.
Every day.
Sharing
He's my Dank Fund supporter.
Yep.
Every day the Dank Fund keeps on coming from my boy Henry. I don't know which strain it's gonna be today, Henry, but thank you for that, my boy. Maybe we'll smoke some of that good after. Thanks to that fund that you keep on funding us with. But you know what is not happening on the good side is obviously AMD, Affirm, Nvidia, everything crushing. AMC. Let's go talk about AMC actually, because AMC, man, you're long AMC. He got long AMC to the down move just now, and that's Sean who said he's long. So let me quickly go to the daily chart. So this is what the daily looks like. Look at that rejection near 1950s, and now actually trading well below $19. Looking for a long here, going into earnings could not be a bad play. You know that Spider-Man earnings were great. Were not earnings. Spider-Man blockbuster hit movie, #1 in the world or something like that. And most of that money goes to theaters, right? The popcorn, the renting.
Yes, now you can eat popcorn in the cinema.
That's right.
I'm so excited.
Wait, did they not have it when you went? I think you said they didn't, right?
The last time I went, they stopped doing this, and I became so disappointed. Like, I'm not going.
You should
to
take your
cinemas
own.
anymore. Are you allowed?
No, but still do it.
Right, I have a big jacket, right? Just like put popcorn under.
Have you not seen it? This one girl, she takes like a big bowl.
Yeah.
She takes a big bowl and she stuffs that bowl with like candy, like snacks, chips, like everything.
Yum.
And she puts it around her belly and she tapes it hard around her so she looks pregnant.
Yeah.
She puts on a hoodie over that cover. And then she looks like she's like pregnant. She's like walking like this into the theater and everything. And then they just let her go. After she gets into the theater, she removes the tape off and she starts eating it from the bowl because there's like nice candy in there. There's like snacks in there, chips in there.
Well, you know, I would definitely do this. But again, those people who are in the cinema, actually, they probably going to hear you like, you know. And they're
That's
like,
their problem, SV.
they can call
That's their
security,
problem, SV.
right?
No, I mean, other people are eating chips too. Other people are eating like chocolate too.
Right.
So who cares?
Yeah, you're right. I should
It's
start.
how to be brown 101.
Okay, I should start doing this. Thank you for advice. If I will be arrested, it will be your fault. TNP fam sent us a super chat. Thank you so much. There is no message, but if I see it lower, I'll bring it up. And also JD's 357 sent us also $420 super chat. Thank you guys. Xom Dang Fund contribution. So maybe we can take a look at Xom.
More dank fund contribution. This is some JD. I like it. And would you say XOM? Okay, XOM energy stocks. Let's go check out ExxonMobil. So this one is up 1.4%. You know, obviously your crude oil, I believe it is crude oil, hitting 100. Yeah, there we go. 105. Yeesh, man. Crude oil breaking 100 today, obviously because of the tensions between Russia, Ukraine, them talking about having supply chain issues for oil going forward. You know, a lot of problems coming in through that over there. So XOM actually gaining because of that struggle and because of the pump in crude oil overall. So 105, a 7-year high on crude. What is the all-time high on crude? All-time high on crude is 147. We're gonna go into resistance at 110. You know, I love Miss V, but I wish Arun was here because he could have probably been able to tell us what reasons were for crude to hit 110. You know, he told us the reason to hit when crude hit negative 40. Sorry, I want to know what are the reasons that caused crude to go up to 147 in '08. Maybe that was the '08 crisis itself. And then what was the cause that helped crude to go into these highs in August? So obviously it looks like the median is around these ranges, right? The 20, 30, 60s. And now something out of the blue is why we're seeing these overextended moves. So I would maybe one of you know in the chat what the catalyst was for the '08 rise to 147 and the 12 rise to 110.
We have oil stocks on our watch list, and basically what it says, crude back to fresh 7-year highs in early trading as concerns over supply disruption increase after failed talks between Russia and Ukraine.
So yeah, the oil stocks, you had the whole basket over there on the watch list. Right?
For sure, CVX, Oxy, Xom, DVN, RO.
Yeah, so the whole basket. CVX, I think actually we haven't talked about all day. Let's go check out CVX. CVX is also buying out another company, I believe, or something like that, right? I think CVX is also buying out another company. I forget.
Chevron, right? Yeah, they have some news. Let me check.
I think they're also buying another company out. So anyway, Chevron moving up north side, I believe, off that obvious crude oil movement, and the 3% up. Oh, they're buying Reggie. There you go, Reggie. We were talking about this yesterday. The Reggie Bush, the Reggie Jackson, Reggie Miller. So yeah, CVX buying out Reggie for about 61.50 overall. AMD dropped to 116. Oh my God. AMD was at 124 today. Now down 5%. NASDAQ getting ready to go all the way to 14K here. NASDAQ now down 1.3%. ES, S&P 500 is your ES. Now down 1.52%. Market obviously struggling without a doubt. But, you know, we would like for these positions to hold up a little bit, man. My heart hurts every time I see AMD struggle. Hurts every time I see the stock struggle. But you know, we're walking into some support levels on the dailies. I would like for 116 to hold. If 116 doesn't hold and 115 doesn't hold, then I'm really worried for AMD today. We're walking on the way down to those price points, and we're very close to it. Okay, Miss V, can you read that comment so I could answer it?
We've got a super chat from Amir Zing for $20 again. Supers only for Trader Prad. Dudes don't answer.
What is supers only? Like,
super chats only for Prad. Amir Zing, I know
no,
you
it's not that. He's talking about basketball. I think he's talking about
I
basketball.
don't know. I know that Amir Zing sent us a super chat in the morning and guys didn't reply to it. So maybe I will send you a super chat what Amir said and maybe you will be able kind of to comment on that.
I think I get what you're saying now. Okay, I got it wrong. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Anyways, I got it confused there. I thought it was for basketball for a second. I think Amir wanted to rag on me for basketball. Okay, anyways, moving forward. SPY, what happened? I think market's just moving to the downside to test yesterday's support levels. You know, yesterday, the way the market held that 14,000 on the downside, especially going into close, that was ridiculous. Everyone was just sitting there waiting for this 14,000 to break, and then 14,000 doesn't break, and then a big buy imbalance comes out of nowhere. Look at that volume candle on the close, as big as the opening candle. Like, this is a rebalance day, actually bigger than the opening candle. That's insane. I guess it's not that insane. It's a rebalance day. A lot more volume should be happening on the rebalance days. You know, look at this day over here. Where's 9:30? 9:30 opening candle and the closing candles. A lot more volume is going on the Nasdaq into the close than on the opening. Open, as you see, and ignore the 8 o'clock candle. The 8 o'clock candle is kind of a fake candle, so ignore that one. So the amount of volume we pushed into close yesterday, insane, and we're gonna not even we're gonna turn that barrier into a resistance, basically yesterday's high or that yesterday's close level into resistance, and now we have to go test that 14K again. If we hold 14K, I think we're gonna get some beautiful dip by longs out here. But if 14K does not hold, ooh boy, are we worried about our positions moving forward. This is a fake channel. What? Don't say that.
What?
Prad, it's the first of the month because we're having a wonderful day now. We smoking, choking, rolling. What the heck, Playmaker? What the heck are you saying, brother? All right. Hey, Mike. Okay, we're looking. That's a question for Mike. One more hour until volume. So.
Is it really?
I guess maybe not. You know, obviously we're about to go into lunchtime, so lunchtime means goes decline in the volume side. Oh, I thought you were clapping. Decline goes the volume on into the lunch hour. So obviously, if lunch hour kicks in, you can see some of these positions that were having crazy volume, such as MULN, CTIC. Is it CTIC? I got that right. ATXI. Let's go pull up ATXI since we haven't talked about it for a while now. ATXI still around $1, still around VWAP, still around the same prices where it halted before. We did see it halt at 105, open at 107, and now we're under $1. But pretty much the support should be around 90 cents at least. So if we do go to 90 cents to the downside, there should be support still. And once we break 90 to the downside, I think the game is over on these guys. Prad's too young to know those lyrics. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, Playmaker sends me songs, and I have no clue what these songs are. The guy's sending me some of the most OG gangster Miami, like old school songs, and I don't know any of those old school songs, so I just stay quiet and I just say LOL because that's the best reply.
Right.
Easy reply. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, and nor do I want to look like an idiot, so I just say LOL and look good that way.
That's the great position. By the way, I will just bring what Amir was saying. He was talking about Google stock, so maybe we can take a look at the chat. And Google split at 120 at 150, which is a 3K a share now. So why not buy under 3,000? If Google goes over 3,000, why not waiting for split to buy?
I mean, obviously, I don't think it matters too much when you buy it. Unless you really think that after it splits, it runs up, right? If you think after the split, it just absolutely shoots up, then you load up right now, or load up after. So yeah, load up right now because after it splits, people are gonna start buying it, and the price that you're gonna get after split is not gonna be the same that you get after the split, if that's the idea that you're thinking about it. But if you think that after they split, it's going to come off a little bit and then it's going to go up, that way you can get a way better price after split, then that's one way to think about it. At the end of the day, 3,000, the split happens, the prices should matter. I think the way that I'm looking at it is think about after the split, not pre-split. After the split, if you think the stocks are gonna if the Google is just gonna rip after the split because people like me, maybe even Luca, maybe even Miss Valeria over here, who don't own Google and wanna own Google, they're gonna be like, oh, a better price point. We can start loading up shares over here instead of loading up at the top. So the price is gonna move faster once at a lower price point. That's my opinion on it. Obviously, I have not been part of a split buying long in my long term. I have played splits on a day trade aspect, but that you're playing that split after the split happened, right? So for an investment aspect, I have spoken to some people such as Greg, Sean, and other people basically about should I invest in Google now and wait for it to split, or should I wait for it to split and then invest? It all comes down to, do you think that it's going to run after splitting and then giving you a bad price, or if you think it's going to drop after splitting giving you a better price, right? If you don't really care about price that much, then I think you just go long over here, wait for it to go to 3K and then watch it split or something along those words.
Thank you, Prad.
Once it hits 150, it will run to 300. 150, so it means that 20 shares is 150. Anything under 3K to steal. Yeah, exactly. That's also something I was looking at. You know, if it's under 3K, we can take it, but then I can also wait for the split, kinda. But I don't know. But the psychology of people will be buying at 150. I will for sure be buying at 150. I will for sure be buying Google at 150, right? That's the same idea with every stock all the time, pretty much. But it's also different because the split comes into with the variation. You know, people who have like 30 shares are gonna have way more shares, right? Amazon should do a split. I thought Amazon was doing a split, but someone gave me misinformation. I don't know who it was, to be honest. I think it was in one of the Discords, or it was on one of the Reddits that I read. Someone said, "Oh, Amazon's split incoming," and I got so happy, and I said it on the show, and I got corrected really quick by people. So that day felt bad for me for saying wrong information. So ever since then, I just make sure I have the info right, and then I quote it. And that's my point, because if it's Google, exactly, man. Google's too big to fail. It's way too big to fail. Amazon does not want the split. I wonder why what's the case like that then? Why would Amazon not want to split? Wouldn't they just have way more? I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they don't want to split in the same way CMG doesn't want to split. Like why the heck is CMG 3,000, 4,000? What is a CMG right now? Yeah, $1,000 stock. Like, why is CMG $1,000 stock? It should be way cheaper than that. Chipotle Mexican Grill. AMC is dying. It looks like everything's dying, man. Obviously, look at the market real quick. S&P 500, which is your ES on the futures. ES H22CM. Let's go to ES. Activision is such a beautiful stock. I'm gonna actually go find out who's this market maker is on Activision and give him a kiss right on the lips. I love this guy. Or a girl, or algo, whatever you are. I absolutely love this market maker on Activision. But okay, ES now down 1.61%, getting ready to go much lower. 4,300 getting taken out. NQ H22. Let's go to NQ H22. 14,000 coming into play very soon. We're only 30 points away from 14,000. Oil still ripping. Hey, damn. So crude oil was 105. What are we at right now on crude oil? We're at 106.29. Still ripping. It looks like that 110 number coming into play very soon for crude oil. That's the resistance level to be on watch.
Tesla went all the way back to that 860 level, from which it took off all the way to the moon. So I would look for this level, and we'll see if it breaks that. If it breaks 856 to the downside, or it will hold and markets will go higher, and it will give us hopefully some chances for a beautiful move like this.
Yes, ma'am. Are we looking for any positions on Tesla today?
As I said, I would love to have another trade like this if Tesla doesn't break this support level and go higher with the rest of the market. But I also would pay attention if it goes lower. And I just wanted to bring up Trading View to see higher time frame for more levels. So I would say after 850. Like 854 level, if we break, there are some opportunities for short. Do you see any opportunities for short on Tesla today?
It could be if market takes out 14,000 to the downside. I think everything's a short.
Right.
Everything's a short if market takes out to the downside over there, and that's why I'm very patient. You know, I'm just abusing the crap out of this Activision stock. Look at that short playing out right there. Ooh-wee. Right. I wish I had more size. I do have a good enough of a size for me to make money on the day for Activision, but I wish I had a lot more size. This stock is just absolutely free. Like you'd be okay. I won't say that. I'll just shut up. I was gonna say something really stupid, so I'll just shut up. Okay, we're going to be patient. Oil at 105. Oil was at 106, so maybe it dropped down a little bit. You would for sure be 150, but won't be here. Or you guys are talking about Google over there. I did see a question about commission somewhere. What is this? Chris Shrum. If commissions are per share, Trader Prad, it is better for big firms to have higher share price, less share flow. If commissions are per share, for us, for trading, you mean, it's better for big firms to have higher share price and less share flow. I'm not sure what you're trying to say over there, to be honest, but you know, none of that matters. Commissions are non-existent for us over here at Day Trade the World. Let me be honest with you. Like it's the fees that we're paying are absolutely ridiculous. Like it's a joke. It's a joke. For the brokers, yeah, I mean, it's not like the broker's calling me and telling me what stocks to trade and what stocks not to trade. He doesn't care as long as he just sees the cash register ring every 2 seconds. You know, if you've seen that meme where you're fishing at a pond, right? You're fishing at a pond. Where is this? You're fishing at a pond. Oh, here comes my money. I'm reeling in my money. I'm reeling in my money. I catch my fish. I put it in my bucket to the side. And then right behind me is the market maker reeling in from my bucket, right? That's what the market maker is doing, or the commission broker is doing. And that's, you can't evade it. The commission broker is always fishing out of your bucket. That's just something you got to deal with. And if you guys remember the question that we talked about not too long ago about what broker you should be selecting and broker fees and so on, that comes into that play. You got to look for the perfect broker for you. If you're a short seller, you want to look for brokers who actually are able to locate shorts, and those fees have an added fee on top of that, just besides your $7 entry and your $7 exit. There's a lot more than just finding out a broker and picking that broker. Then you have your PDT rules, which is your pattern day trade rule, and there's a lot more levels to that stuff. All right, getting back to the market here. Someone was talking about ATXI. I think I was going to pull up ATXI, and I did pull up ATXI, so we're going to move away from this one. Uber short. Let's go pull up Uber. Uber going to the downside big time. Looks like, you know, 10-year treasury takes to the lowest level in a month. Okay, that's what they're talking about it. But they were talking about Uber dumping their share in Yandex on the news over there. So Uber, with the overall market sentiment, with the overall market weakness, going to the downside now, down 5.5%. A lot of weakness. DraftKings was actually doing good on the day. Whereas DraftKings
it's also, have you heard that Uber Eats is gonna increase the rate for restaurants? So restaurants are now gonna pay more in order for Uber Eats to deliver their food.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'll try to find actual.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
So is Uber raising the price on their end for their own profits?
Yeah.
So what if the restaurant raises price, then Uber raises again?
Well, then like restaurant raises the price, Uber already raised, and then the price for those who order will be like just doubled.
So if I order like a $10 burger, it's not gonna cost me $20.
Yeah, around. It's pretty much already like this.
I hate Uber Eats. I hate Uber Eats. Why they gotta be so convenient and trap us? They basically trapped us with their convenience, and now they're like, "Hi, you got no option, sucker." Maybe this is their way to you know, make you pay for the Uber Eats pass, Miss V. Because if you want cheaper food prices, you pay for Uber Eats pass monthly, and then your food prices are exactly as the restaurant prices.
Are you sure?
I think so. I think this is what they're trying to do. I mean, if I was Uber Eats CEO, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, maybe it's much more smarter.
That's what I'm doing. That's their way to bring in the monthly subscription basis. Damn scammers. Scammer gets scammed. All right, Uber is evil. Hey, man, as long as Uber drops me home every day, they can be all types of evil that they want to be, okay? Evil corp for all I care. Eat real food? Hey, man, Uber Eats has real food. What are you talking about? Have you not seen the advertisement where they're eating, like, light bulbs and, like, a bunch of other stuff that you can order from Uber Eats? Uber Eats has real food.
Yeah.
No doubt, Prad. Scammer gets scammed. Exactly. AMD breaking 11650 to the downside, but not tanking yet. That's because we're still waiting on what the NASDAQ wants to do around, what's that price point? 14,000. Retest failing. Disney, check Disney. DISNEY. Let's go check out Disney. Disney moving to the downside, down 2% right now. Obviously, a new low a day coming in for Disney. Let's go look out on the daily. Disney going into support, looks like at around 140. So if we do go a little bit lower near 140, I'll look for a long. Until then, I'm just staying away from these positions, obviously. No trade for me to make just yet on these stocks. As I mentioned, guys, I'm being very, very patient. I'm okay with not making money today. If my trades don't show up, that's fine with me. But obviously, I'm in the money already thanks to Activision. But I'm okay not making a single trade today if my trades don't show up. I'm still waiting for that 14,000 retest. If 14,000 breaks, oh, we're shorting the whole market across the board. If 14,000 holds, we're going long across the whole market.
Stop console wars. My favorite. Again, brought it up who he should yell at in order for me to go live on the live account. Well, we just were talking with Brandon about this, just like super busy times. And guys, I really feel like I'm super ready to go live. I was a little bit scary before. Now I'm super excited. I want to do this. I promise you I will get all things done with my task as soon as possible. Prad will help me for sure. Yeah. I'm so pretty.
No, he said he can see my roots. Somebody said they can see my roots.
Stop listening to them. Probably Andy Bacon.
Probably.
He is a root specialist. And by the way, guys, if you didn't like this video yet, please do so right now. Like button is right under this video. We have almost 3,000 people watching and not even 500 likes yet. Likes are free, very important for YouTube algorithm, so more people can find us in YouTube search. And in general, let's spread some love and support.
Make love, not war. That's right.
Yes,
Just throwing
sir.
some more orders here on Activision to get more shares. Sure. So just give me a second to do this. 81.50. I want that much. Okay, my orders are layered out, and I nearly have no size left on this stock now to the down move. Oh well. Thank you for the money as always, Mr. Activision. Hello, Prad. Could you analyze gold for a minute? For sure. I don't really trade commodities like your golds and your oils and stuff, you know. Kind of just now recently getting into futures thanks to Arun, who was here for 2 weeks to substitute for Valeriia. So just getting into futures slowly, you know, venturing out there. So maybe gold and commodities is something I could do. Maybe how do I pull up gold? GLD. So GLD, this is your gold trust on the ARCA, so Amex, I believe. GLD on AM. Yeah, awesome. GLD on AM. Moving up to, what, 194 is the high on August 20th. We're seeing a resistance near 185 or so. Support near 164. And obviously these are one full, each candle is one full day. So if you look at yesterday's high was 182. There's a high chance that gold walks into 182 today before it sees resistance. Currently at 180.40. Look at the trajectory of gold overall, just up and up. If I just zoom this way a little bit and we were to draw trend lines, would look something like that. Cancel that actually. Let's do it from the other direction. Yeehaw, like that. And then let's do another one up top. Maybe something like that. A little channel going on. And niet. That's what happens when you teach me Russian, Missy. Niet is no, right?
Correct.
All right, yeah, niet. No, wrong line. No. All right, so there we go. Drawing a little channel. Obviously, if Arun was here, I'll probably see a slipper coming at me right now because I'm using trend lines. But it's not like I'm using these trend lines to make a trade out of it. It's just something for a visual representation for you guys over there. Why is this line like that? Oh, yeah, this line is basically these two lines. So that is gold. Apple, get it, period. Amazing. Webull will be given free shares. Easiest buy right now. Apple. Yes, sir. Apple is the easy buy at any point, I guess, right? Anytime it goes to 150 is the eyes closed. Buy any amount of shares you want. Well, maybe not any, but buy some decent amount of shares at least, because the stock just trades from 150 to 180. Any good pump on the stock just straight to 180. So just gotta load up on these stocks. Your Microsofts, your AMDs, your Apples, AMD near what hundreds, Microsoft below 300s, and Apple below 150 or closer to 150. Any of those stocks were just no-brainer longs. You guys heard what I think it was Sean or Neil, either one of them talk about how these stocks are their biggest weighted in their long terms, and you know, obviously I'm in the opposite direction of that because my long term is just now starting. So I'm like 100% growth, not like I am 100% growth, but I will, you know, slowly start adding. Actually, no, I'm no longer 100% growth because I own AMD. Yes, sir. So you know, slowly start adding some of these good names to my portfolio, learning from my mentors, learning from my teachers who are able to walk me, basically hold my hand through every single step of my career. So thank you to those three over there on the morning show: Brandon, Neil, Sean, and even Miss V.
Yo.
Market at 14K. Here we go. 14,000 tests coming into NASDAQ NQ/H22CM. 14,000 being tested. Now is the time for me to look for these longs on AMD, NVIDIA, across the board. Maybe even Microsoft. What is Microsoft doing? If we can actually hold up at these lows. Why are there so many lines there? So Microsoft, what is that line at? What is that line even coming from? If we can end up holding 14K on NQ, I think we love these longs. If 14K does not hold, then we're going to be out of these longs without a doubt. So we're just looking for which long is a better long. NVIDIA closer to 230 looks like a way better long than AMD at the moment. So NVIDIA, let's check out NVIDIA closer to 230. 231, 230, AMD closer to this low over here, 114. Maybe I like AMD better then, because AMD I don't have to risk too much to the downside. Let's see what is the low there. That's a weak break of 116 maybe. We'll cross over, take 116 long. AMD, we are now long on this position. Our average fill is 115.92. Now we're watching to see if NQ can actually hold above 14K. If NQ breaks 14K, we're getting out of this AMD trade. We're taking a loss and we're moving on. I also maybe want to go take a quick trade on MNQ because I want to try something new. I'll take you know, I won't try something too drastic here. We'll go nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race, you know. We'll go, nice, perfect. We'll see. Now we have exactly what we need, and we're trying to see if we can finesse our way out of this trade over here. You know, AMD still in the money, but not too significant. Our MNQ position, which is our futures long, trying to work for us, but obviously look at that weakness that we're seeing, right? They are really struggling. Buyers are really struggling to hold this up, and can we move north is the question. Obviously, this is the futures that you're seeing, not the actual ETF. So come on, futures, let's get a nice bump up from 14K here to the north side, and that way I can look decent. I can have a decent long on the futures. Now up 4 points per share, or per contract. Sorry.
Let's go. Good luck, Prad. And I don't know if you saw that question from Squatching Squatchy. Do you guys have larger position in ETFs or single stocks in your long-term portfolios overall? So basically, I don't invest in ETFs, but my biggest investment is into Bitcoin, BTC, USD. But when I was just creating my portfolio, Greg was recommending me for the beginner. It's always good to start with ETFs. Right, Prad?
Sorry, I'm kind of. Just give me a moment.
It's all right. Meanwhile, we can take a look at top 10 traders today, which means yesterday on Monday. Some great gains here at Day Trade the World. Again, guys, you can open the office with Day Trade the World all over the world, except for the US due to regulations in the country. And you literally can open the office in your home, in your bedroom, and trade alone, but be linked and connected and have all possibilities that we are here at Day Trade the World have. So here we go. Someone made 46,000 yesterday, trading AMAX, Chicago, Nasdaq, and New York. Second place is 35,000, Nasdaq in New York, and then third, fourth, and fifth place is Amsterdam, Brussels, Lisbon, Paris, Switzerland. Well, European traders were doing great yesterday, from 22 to 13,000. Great job, guys. Keep going, and again, you can join our trading floor in here, downtown Toronto. If you're from Toronto or GTA, again, I'll send you Gmail for Greg, or floor manager. Message him, and maybe you will be trading in here with me, Prad, Neil, and Brandon. Sometimes when you have yes sir, I think you say dessert.
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 I like that. Maybe I will say dessert from now on, and people are gonna think I say yes sir.
Right.
I'll do that. That's a good mind trick. I like that, Miss V. I love that. So yeah, I'm saying dessert because randomly because market actually ended up paying me on that futures long. But obviously I broke rule number 1. I hope Arun's not watching. I didn't take the size that I wanted, and I also got out way before I actually wanted to hold the target too. So you guys who know who rule number 1 is, rule number 1 was broken. But you know what was not broken? The bank, baby, because the bank just got put more money in it. We reloaded our bank account with more money, so JP Morgan or whoever that's out there using my funds to trade and make more money can have these extra $2 that I just made on futures. So thank you, futures, for that nice 20-point move off that 14K. I will scalp that, easy scalp, and walk away from it. I think now is a chance that we go back to 14K and break 14K to the downside. That's why I'm actually tentatively, I'm being very careful on my AMD long. I'm only 30 cents in the money, and I took one first lot already as a profit. Obviously, I'm holding my other 2 lots for the move up north, but if it does not work out, then it does not work out. We already scalped out, first lot, and we'll take the loss on the other 2 lot. And at that point, we'll just, walk away from it. Did you watch Minority Mindset? No, I have not. I thought you were going to talk about Minority Report. Also, another movie which I have not seen. Minority Mindset, is that a TV show or a movie? Or I'm just happy Prad is long, Miss V. Yeah, it's pretty rare to see Prad long, huh? Listen, it's actually not that rare. What you guys
lately?
No, not lately. It's my strategy is more mean reversion. I like making the trend than following the trend, right? I'm a trend maker. I'm Kanye West of the market over here, okay?
Instagram influencer.
Exactly. Market influencer, not Instagram influencer. I influence these markets, baby. Look at me move these markets. Man, that 14K long, for anyone who had it, ooh-wee, we're still ripping up north. That was free money on the table that Prad just left. What am I doing? But it's okay. We got more money on the table from AMD over here that is coming in clutch. AMD's coming in clutch now. Only 50 cents in the money, 60 cents in the money. Keep on moving. That was your long on NVIDIA. That was your long on Microsoft. I told you guys this plan way before this plan even showed up. I told you how I'm going to trade it, what I'm waiting for, and if that never happened, that's fine. I'm sitting on my hands for the rest of the day. The plan was 14K. If it retests 14K, go long across the board. If it fails 14K, go short across the board. Hey, you're long on anything, you're making money right now. Clap, clap, clap. Let's go. Where's AMC at? I think AMC should retrace somewhat. There we go. AMC's moving back up north right now. We broke 18 to the downside to 17.96, but not too far to the downside, right? 4 cents to the downside after that break, and now we're moving up north. Let's see if we can actually reclaim this 1850 bottom that we created on this first down move off the open around 10 o'clock or so. If we reclaim that 1850 bottom on AMC, then I think we have some good moves coming in from the earnings report, because somebody knows something. You know, the tin hat conversation a little bit. Somebody knows something. Now, 70 cents in the money on AMD. Do I paper hand this trade and take some more profits here, or do I hold it to 118 is the big question. Market getting ready to walk into some resistance levels, so maybe I will take some exits over here. If they give it to me, they do, and we'll hold some of the last few shares we have for that final move up top. We still have about 1/3 of our shares left on AMD. Yes. Back to at least 14,1200. Oh man, if you're telling me 14,1200 and I closed it at 14,040, I'm gonna be mad. 14,1200. That's a 1,200 point move. Sorry, that's a 14,200 or 1,200. Okay, I see what you're saying. 14,120. 14,120. Got it. I mean, yeah, that would have been an insane long for me to hold. I'm just gonna go see what these messages are from Arun real quick to see if that slipper is flying at me. It's not. Looks like he's actually on his lunch break. So obviously we're only 20 minutes in on lunch right now. Why does it feel like we were way longer into lunch? So we're only 20 minutes into lunch. I felt like we were way longer into lunch for some reason. So that means you know, expect another 40 minutes of dryness. Absolutely nothing. Boring momentum, boring moves happening across the market, and volume kind of still being dead across the board. If volume shows up on any stock, please feel free to throw it up in the chat so we can start trading it. AMD bouncing up. Yes, sir. You know it. 84 cents in the money on AMD now. Coinbase is, I guess, being talked about because of you know, your cryptocurrency is going bonkers, right? So cryptocurrency is going bonkers, something that's going to take advantage of, or something that can be used to take an advantage of if you are too scared to trade crypto, because I know I was at one point. Coinbase is something that you can look at, or you can look at BTCC.B on Toronto. Yeah, BTCC.B on Toronto is a Bitcoin Bitcoin Trust ETF. In the CAD, yeah, in the CAD, and if you want to do the USD, you can do BTCCU on also Toronto. No. Yeah, we don't have it on our system. So if you do BTCC.U on Toronto, that's the USD conversion to Bitcoin. You can also trade GBTC on pink sheets or ETHC on pink sheets. Actually don't know what the relative volume on GBTC is. I'm not sure if it picked up on volume by any chance because of Bitcoin moving back up or not. But I do remember trading GBTC and ETHC at one point when the volume was absolutely crazy. Wow, ETHC is not even a ticker anymore? What? ETHC? ETHE. Ah, got it. All right. I am a SoFi bull, but I think their ER will be neutral. Likely immense guidance boost will balance out EPS miss. Fair enough. We got some analyst predictions coming in. I actually, you know, don't see anything wrong with what you said over there. You could be very much right, but obviously, like I said, I don't like predicting stuff like that, nor do I like playing earnings plays in general. I rather wait for the earnings report to come out and then actually read the report and then trade off of it, instead of being in a trade and then getting blown out by the report. Looks like actually he's algo trading the crap out of SoFi over here. Look at this human algorithm. Multiple exits on the way up for one entry. And beautiful entries too. Double bottom entry. We got one entry over here too. That's pretty well scalped out. I guess he's holding for the move back to VWAP. Is that your plan? Yeah, he's holding the rest back to VWAP over here. So another algo trade coming in from the sticky note man himself. Make sure you go sign up. Not sign up. Well, yeah, if you're not signed up on Twitter, go sign up and go follow his sticky note. I'm gonna try to get that.
Well, that's
to-
very easy, guys. You
Oh,
just
you have it.
go to our homepage and you
I'll
can
be right
see
back.
we retweet Sean's sticky note every day. And guys, I see so many comments daily because I'm always on the chat that people talk, thank you for your sticky note. Like, that brought me money. This brought me money. Thank you for bringing it up. And if you find this helpful, please make sure you like this and retweet this. And also, if you never was aware of sticky note, please start do so. Follow Sean on Twitter. He posted every morning before the start of the show, so you have enough time to go through what he says, his advices and his thoughts, and get ready for the opening bell to make some money. So today Sean had Lucid with some instructions in here, SoFi, Coin, I'm not sure which name is this, and Microsoft, Mr. Softy. So yes, guys, don't miss free and helpful opportunities for yourself. And for sure, majority of you already know that we post a watch list every day. This is like the best news source for you, because again, we posted right before the start of the show the biggest movers in pre-market, news catalyst and volume catalyst. We have low float stocks in here for those who like doing this, like penny stocks also, and of course the biggest movers. And we have watchlist archive, which means you can go all the way, like exactly a year ago, to March 2021 and to see what was going on in there, starting from March 19th. We were trading Nike, Plug, FedEx, AMC, hi there. AMC today reports earnings after the close, guys. So tomorrow will be interesting. Definitely will be on our watch list. And guys, Tesla, I'm still keeping an eye on Tesla. I really hope that it will bring more long opportunities for me today. I really like this trade. So it jumped out of this support level, trying now go back to Viva, but market is still down 1.16%. So hopefully, as you said, Prad, this boring timeline will go away soon. Volume will come and will push markets to the upside, or if to the downside, again, I will be looking for this level. I would say even 855. If it holds strong above 855, I might consider it as a short trade.
Yes, sir.
Dessert.
Yes, sir. Brad, you mentioned if a stock breaks support, go short, but if it holds, then go long. What tells you to make such a decision? How many candles, 1 5 minute, must be formed in the support? Okay, so there is, you can wait for confirmation, but confirmation is more like a double-edged sword, because the confirmation will either give you such strong conviction where you go like crazy long, put your all your balls on the line and just go long on it, or that confirmation, waiting for that confirmation, is gonna screw you over to the point where you don't make the trade at all, right? What I would say is, starting. There's multiple ways to look at it. Some traders will just throw the order out there, and then they will have a way to get out in case they're wrong. For example, I'll give you the example on the futures that I just took, the MNQ trade, right? MNQ long at 14,000. What I did was I waited for 14,000 to break. After 14,000 broke, I got my fill. Basically, I'll tell you exactly where I got filled at on the futures. I got filled at 14,000 flat. Right? It went as low as what? 13,998. I would have liked to fill 13,998 way more than 14,000 flat. But the idea was I waited for 14,000 to break, and then I saw if the market would put it back on the bids, which it did. And then it didn't really go back to the downside. And if it did go to the downside, and if it broke maybe 13,995, I'm taking that loss of 5 points per contract, and I'm moving on, right? But what you could do is wait for confirmation to show up. As 14,000 is happening, you could wait for the candle to form, either 1 minute candle, 3 minute candles, 5 minute candles, or you could wait for reading the tape, right? You could read the tape for buyers coming in, look for all these yellows. Let me just pause this right here. All these yellows are actually buyers going above the bid. These are being aggressive buys. These are people crossing the ask. Sorry, these are above the ask. So these are buyers saying, I'm going to cross over whatever the best sale point is, because I really want the fill. That's aggressive buying coming in onto the market. All of those blues are aggressive sells. That's someone saying, I don't care about the best buyer. I want my fill right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over from the best buyer and smash to the downside. So that tape reading grouped up with support resistance levels support and resistance levels will allow you to make the trade overall at the end of the day. Obviously, you got to give it that wiggle room. Maybe 5 points wiggle room on futures is not enough because obviously I don't have that much experience trading futures. But if it broke past 5 points, I'm taking that loss and moving on. Let's go show it to you on Microsoft, for example, right?
Do you hold any more
contracts?
Yeah.
No, I'm out. I wish I did. I would have been smoking that trade.
But still good.
Yeah, I would have been smoking that trade right now. But whatever, it's okay. So let's go talk about Microsoft. You see that order has been there since 10:33. I have not moved that order. What that order basically is $300 on wiggle. That $300 level on Microsoft is a very key important level. When the stock is above 300, it's a support. When the stock is below 300, it's a resistance. So what I'm doing is I'm basically having an order over here to play the breakout long of Microsoft 300. But honestly, I'm going to remove that order because the market already went to the downside, went to 14,000. I said if market holds 14,000, I'm going to look along on Microsoft, which I did not look for, and now my trade's done. My trade overall on the long side is done, on the short side is done, and on the long side for the second time is done. That's fine. I'm making no money on Microsoft today, but I am making money on AMD because my trade on AMD overall was the same idea on Microsoft, was the same idea on Nvidia. I'm basically playing the NASDAQ market. Right? I am playing the NASDAQ market. That's all I'm doing at the end of the day. I'm using the market resistance support levels to help me make a decision across the board. Your graph are not going to work if there's no world credit problem. What does that even mean? Let's just put that person in the timeout. Put timeout. Prad, what is the best accurate time frame to analyze the moving averages? I think move through all time frames, you know. As Neil and Sean have taught me, you go from the biggest time frame to the smallest time frame, especially if you're trading like on the 1 minute. If you're a day trader trading on the 1 minute, 3 minute, all of those levels from the dailies to the microsecond. If you want microsecond, obviously I'm not going below 3 minutes on my charts. I still have 1 minute on my chart sometimes, but I don't go below 1 minute. So you gotta figure out where you want to play over there. Prad, you're babbling. What? 300-second timeout. Bang. 300-second timeout. So you gotta figure out where you want to play around in. What time frame helps you make decisions the most. For me, 3 minute, 5 minutes are the best. But for you, it could be 10 minutes. For you, it could be 1 hour. Right? It really depends on what time frame you like trading. But when it comes to looking at moving averages and technicals such as supports and resistances, I would look for all of the time frames from bang to bang. He right though, Trader Prad? Nah. Everyone, you're getting timed out too. I mean, here it comes. 5 minute, 15 minute, all of it. Just go all of it, all the times. I want to see some stocks. Nothing moving in my way right now. AMD back to pretty much flat for me now, which sucks. AMD all the way back to flat while the market is still not still, but the market's not back to 14K. So maybe a time to reload on AMD over here. Let me just quickly go back to my AMD line, see where my lines are. Maybe we'll go like that, 114. Where am I long? 115. If 116 breaks, I'm probably going to just get out for a loss here. No, we'll just get out for a loss here. Not a loss, but yeah, screw it. We're done with this trade. We're done with this trade. We'll take our money, free money. We caught almost $1 per share. You could reload. I think that was a reload opportunity, but we're done with this one. Activision going back to the south side, 45 cents in the money. Are you actually going to break 81 to the downside today, Activision? That's insane. If that's the case, then let me just throw an order out at here for some profits. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that fill. I don't think Activision breaks 81 today, but if they do, I'll be pretty surprised. Will SoFi go up after hours? Let me do this real quick. Let me copy your question exactly how it is. And also put your username in there because that way C-Ball will think you asked the
I
question.
knew you're gonna do this. I knew that. Yeah, I just wanted to say that I see that a lot of people asking our predictions for SoFi and AMC earnings, and I might look up what sometimes companies say what they expect to be.
Yeah.
But you never know, guys, and the best way is wait. The companies are reporting today after the market, I believe both AMC and SoFi, which means judging by the report, you will have the whole night and pre-market time to make a decision what you want to do. And I remind you, I'll send you educational video how to trade earnings reporters. Just be careful, because a great report doesn't mean that stock will go to the moon. Not always. It's a good catalyst, but just be careful and be aware of our other indicators also, like what markets in general do and so on and so forth.
So what is so I put in the question exactly as you asked, Carwan. Carwan A, will SoFi go up after hours? And C-Ball answered with a fat no, my friend. So it looks like C-Ball says SoFi is not going to move after hours on the earnings report over there. But obviously that's C-Ball's answer. We are not affiliated with C-Ball by any chance at Trader TV Live, even though we give you the option to use C-Ball. Actually, no, we don't even give you the option to use C-Ball anymore because you guys abused Crystal Ball last time.
And guys, the video earnings season trading strategies is in the chat, so make sure after the end of our trading show you go and check it out.
Market's moving north one more time. Let's go, market. So that opportunity for AMD reload, giving me another chance to reload. Do I want to do it? I don't know. I should, but why am I not doing it? Market's looking strong, but AMD is showing me redness on the tape for some reason. What's going on here? Market wants to go up. AMD wants to go down. In that case, we'll just leave this guy alone, let it do what it wants to do, and we'll come back to him later on. Still hasn't broken the low a day, which is at 115.79. So looks like some stops were hunted. The stops got hunted all the way down to 115.79. So technically, I would have had my stop at 115.80 break. So I would have also been stopped out on that break to the downside. And look at it. We're getting ready to go downside even more on AMD, while the market is not even at 14K. So this long is not working out on AMD anymore. AMD been weaker than QQQ all day. You're 100% right. You're 100% right on that side. Maybe I should have went long on Microsoft or something way stronger. Microsoft only down 0.5% today, or a little bit more than 0.5%, whereas AMD is what, 5-6%? Yeah, 6%. Sheesh. You can do it, Rob Schneider. You can do it. That guy's jokes. I love that guy. Every time he says that in any Adam Sandler movie, I just die. Absolutely die from laughter. WTI blasting off.
Real quick, just for example, Motley Fool website says that there is an article, will AMC Entertainment stock finally deliver blowout earnings this week? Today, after the market, I believe, or tomorrow before the open. I'll double check. And they say that it might be better than expected financial performance. And here is an article why they think so. But again, we never know until this is actually happening. Can we double check AMC after the close today or before the open tomorrow? Just to be sure. It's today after the close.
After close today, thank you, Miss V. AMC gonna be some hot tamale today after hours. You know what time exactly?
Where?
On AMC, what time they're reporting? Here, I can check.
I just thought it's like a hook for like o'clock.
No, it's good. It's good. AMC 4:15 p.m. Yeah, 4:15 p.m. So it looks like I'm not going to be able to trade it today at work. So overall, no trade for me on AMC. Then I'm just going to have to wait and see what numbers pull up over there. WTI is what's being called about on the chat. WTI pulled back from today's high. So it looks like it double topped. at today's high. Yeah, kind of double topped and started going back to the downside. $5 about to get tested. Nasdaq showing some weakness right now in the consolidation area that it's in. ES also showing some weakness around the consolidation area that it's currently trading around. So a market pushing to the downside. AMD now 115.45. Wow. Thank goodness I'm out of my AMD trade there for $1 per share almost. Valeriia, where did you pull this time from? The AMC time? I got it.
Right. I also wanted to ask you because, as you guys know, I'm using Icon, and here in overview. Oh my God, this is so far. Let me zoom in. So here, next earnings report, March 1st. And here I can see that it's going to be after the close. But we all want to know, where do you, Prad, see this specific time?
Yeah, you could just go to earningswhisper.net or no, .com, sorry, earningswhispers.com, and then just type in the stock ticker over here in the top right corner. I just type in AMC, and it'll tell you right here 415. Also, you could just go to calendar and just go through the stocks today. For example, AMC 415, SoFi 410, Wish. We'll pull up Wish right now. This stock sucks. Well, this one's gonna go for absolute another down move probably after that earnings report. Plug Power, which Miss V had on her board, 4 o'clock. CRM at 405. Urban Outfitters 405. Nordstrom 405. Ross at 4. Is there any other big names? HPE at 405. So yeah, go check out earnings.com. And actually, earnings.com is actually pretty cool because it tells you.
It's called Earnings Whispers.
Sorry, Earnings Whisper. I keep messing it up. I messed up like 3 times there. I'll put the link in the chat for you guys, actually. So here we go. I'll put the link in the chat. Make sure you guys click on that. Save it, bookmark it, whatever it is. I just spammed it in the chat. It's actually a pretty cool website. It's also free, but I think you can pay for it too for extra information. For free though, they give you quite a good amount of for details, but also those details just come from like people clicking on these numbers by themselves. So I could click on some of the most random information saying, oh, they're gonna be earnings, oh, they're gonna be price sentiment, but that's not the actual sentiment of the stock coming from the analyst overall. But, you know, it gives you pivot points. It gives you what the overall trend is for the stock. And sometimes they give you a little bit of a synopsis. For example, if I go to BMO today, right after the earnings report comes out, they'll tell you exactly what the report is. They'll also paste the report for you down here, so it's way easier for you to find the report instead of having to go to Target's website or having to go to multiple websites all over the internet to find it. So it's a pretty good place, but obviously, as I mentioned, some of the stuff is hidden behind a paywall. They got to make money too, right? They got to eat some food. So some of the stuff is hidden behind a paywall, but for most of it, it's really good website for free information. We're almost at 1,000. We only need 400 more likes.
So as us, absolutely free content, information, guys. So please make sure you support. All we ask you to do is to hit that like button, hit it, smash it, like it. Absolutely for free. It takes less than 1 second. And maybe if you want more fun, we can do a poll. Write your ideas in the comments, and if you like something, we'll do poll like that, because still 1 hour 20 minutes left until the end of Market Movers.
That's right.
Like is movers.
Blondie movers.
Blondie movers.
I don't know if you guys remember this. Miss V, did you buy it?
I went to the website today and I had the same, like 24th May is the delivery day. So? I wanted to buy, not really for myself, for someone's birthday.
Fair.
And then I'm like, really? Waiting for like what? Like 2 months?
Is it past the birthday for that person?
Yeah. And like I saw you did like a back order.
Oh yeah.
Called.
Oh yeah, the order's been placed. We here, baby. We here. First thing when I woke up and I noticed the power's back, that's the first thing I did. Not even brush my teeth. It was opening up this website, making sure I can buy it, because obviously I couldn't buy it last night, but power going off at like 11:25.
It was not available yesterday.
Like at 12 o'clock, I think it opened up.
Maybe. I was already asleep.
Yeah, but my power being out at 12, I had no chance to. 271 bones. But whatever. I was gonna cry that it was gonna be 500 bones. So I'll take 271 any day over 500. But now I'm debating if I give this to my brother for his birthday in December, or do I build it and then dismantle it, put it back in the box, and then give it to my brother and then act like it's a completely new gift for him? I want to play with it too, but I also want to gift it to my brother. I'm like kind of stuck between two places here.
You can do it together.
Nah, me and my brother don't do anything together
Actually,
anymore.
you know,
We hate each other.
I think doing Lego together is the worst thing ever, because there is like step by step, right? You do, and what you see, like, and like you have logic inside of your head, which goes next.
It's like puzzles.
It's like I don't know, building IKEA table together, you know?
No, I get what you're saying, but you know, I love my brother. He's the one who brought me into Formula One. He's the one who introduced me into McLaren world. So I love him, and I want to gift him, but I don't think I love him that much to gift him more than gifting myself this. So I think I'm gonna keep this for myself. I'll gift my brother something else sometime in the future. Maybe not. We'll see. Maybe I'll just order another one and gift it to him.
That's right. That's
Mikhail,
nice.
I sent you. Are you talking to me? Are you calling me Mikhail?
I know.
I hope not. And if you are, that's scary, because do you remember what I told you? About
your name in
Tarkov?
Tarkov is Mikhail. Yeah.
All right, 67% AMC BER. Yeah, those numbers on earnings report, like I said, those little boxes that tells you what the reports are or whatever. I never listen to those numbers because those numbers are very spoofed. All you need is like 100,000 accounts from Reddit who are all apes to go on Earnings Whisper and click on beat, and that number is 65% right there. So that's why I don't believe those numbers. Prad, can we look at Apple, please? Yeah, for sure. AAPL. Apple moving up north, or nah, it's still at the lows. We did see it, try to take out the highs over there at 167, 167 being a weak break. I want to see if 167 was yesterday's high also. AAPL. It wasn't. So yesterday's high was actually, what, 176 or so. We're seeing some rejection coming in around 166, 167. The lows, it could just normalize here a little bit. What are we down on the day? Only 0.5%. So not too bad. Haha, 69%. 0.69. But anyways, we'll see how far the downside this one goes. Support coming in. That low at 152. That's wrong. That's a dark pool candle low. Low of today 163. High of today 167. Get ready for the afternoon pump. Pump it up. Pump it up. AMD did go as low as 115.31, and now the market's moving back north. So maybe I take a long on AMD here. I'm taking a long on AMD here, and then we'll ride this one up to the north side because market seems like it wants to move back north here. But AMD, if it struggles, then obviously, yikes. I don't want to give back everything I made on AMD. I want to rock this position to the north side along with the overall market. So far, 14K has held already, so that's good. But AMD as obviously being weaker, much weaker than the market. Not something that I will be scared for is this position over here. Prad knows Joe Budden. Yeah, I know Joe Budden, dude. He's a joke. He's a clown. Prad, is it time to catch a knife in the bank sector? What is XLF doing today? XLF is down 3.5%. Ooh wee. XLF is indeed hurting a little bit. Is it time to catch the knife on XLF? That's a very good question. Or any of the bank stocks. So maybe we go to Wells Fargo here real quick. Wells Fargo on New York. Let's go check out what these guys are looking like. Wells Fargo, can I get my chart? Come on. There we go. Wells Fargo, pretty strong consolidation. Well, not consolidation. We'll move to the downside, just sticking with this move to the downside and not really moving away off that move over there. AMD getting ready to go back to 115 over here. Debating if I want to add or just get out for a loser and just stay out of this trade for AMD, because market was trying to go up, but now it's not. We'll give it for the 115 break. Honestly, if 115 breaks, we'll be out of this stock for sure. I can't wait to see what volume does. T minus 13 minutes. Well, obviously a little bit more than T minus 13 minutes. You know, it's not like 100% guarantee that 1 o'clock hits and the volume picks back up. Sometimes it could be 130, sometimes it could be 2, sometimes it could be 3. Market kind of slow today. Market's pretty sleeper today, right? Without a doubt, I think everyone could agree with me on that the market's a little slow, a little sleeper today. No real happy moves, no little happy dance moves are being offered on the market. Let me actually go take some profits on another trade here. Give me a second, guys. I'm just throwing out some orders. And then I'm just to cancel this order at 80.95 because obviously, like I said, that stock is not breaking. And we'll just layer these guys down here. Awesome. Look at that strength. Indeed, a lot of strength in the market. I mean, for Wells Fargo to the downside overall. So sleepy. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Market's moving kind of slow right now. We're only not only market. It feels like you know, time is going by slow because of the market. We've elapsed 60 minutes into lunch so far, or sorry, 50 minutes into lunch, and it feels like we should have gone through a lot more time. So very slow, very boring day today, if you ask me, at the least. Palantir strong. I got a P, to be honest. PLTR. Let's go check out Palantir. Palantir is strong indeed, baby. Let's go, Palantir. Kathy Wood, this is what you get for dumping your stock. And you know what? I'm happy that she dumped the stock because now the stock's actually showing us some moves. And I think whoever was shorting Palantir just because it was a Kathy Wood stock is now going to stop shorting Palantir because it was a Kathy Wood stock. It's time to add some money in my bank account. Palantir, baby, start paying me a little bit over here. Obviously, we're long at like what, $18 on Palantir. We're so far away from that, so we're still quite a bit of a way away from it. AMD moving up north. AMD now 10 cents in the money. QQQ moving up north to 100. Sorry, not 1100. Your ES is back above 43.10, so market's looking like green again for us. A little green move coming in, helping me on our AMD long, but it is taking some of my money away from me on my Activision short. Spry green candles. Let me just take some exits out over here on my trade because I don't want the stock to turn off against me. Give me my fill, you stupid stock. I'm just gonna cross over and take it. Screw it. You don't want to give me? I'll take it. I'll take what I want. Pratty Daddy always gets what he wants. All right. You hear me on that?
Oh wow.
That's right. Miss me. You have the funniest reaction sometimes.
I want your confidence.
We'll do 25, we'll do 25, and then we'll do 25, because sadly I don't have any size left on Activision for taking profits anymore. But my number one stock on the day, as always, every single day of God knows how long now, Activision has been my number one stock. It's not a SpaceX launch, T minus. T minus. Launch. 3, 2, 1. Anyways, AMD 25 cents in the money, moving up north. Let's go, baby. I love you so much. Microsoft is moving back to 296. Oh, 297 almost on Microsoft. Let's go check out Apple. Long is also moving. Yes, sir. Apple long is moving. Probably Nvidia too. Every one of these longs should be moving up. Obviously, AMD, Nvidia, as mentioned previously, a lot weaker than your overall QQQ sector over there. So if you are long with me on AMD or Nvidia, you might want to think about taking profits on the way up and try not to get burnt if it turns around on us, right? So finessing our trades over here, taking some profits on the way up, paying us, putting that pocket money into my pocket.
Prad, if you need to go do your stuff, you can do it now.
Sorry, Missy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I set you free, Prad. And guys, Tesla, as Prad said, we're moving back to the north. I'm still a bit confused. North to the upside, south to the downside. I believe I'm right. And as I said, if we go higher, I am considering Tesla for long opportunities. I think like when volume comes into last 2 hours of day trading, it can bring some really good opportunities. So I already have an order at 870. Separates me only $1 from me to get into the long trade. So yes, hopefully it will get there. And again, I wanted to review you this trade in case you missed it. I was trading Rivian today and Tesla. It's another EV day for me. I first went short and like here a little bit a loss for me, like $6 per share, and then I reversed and got into a long trade, which played perfectly great for me, around $16 per share for me. So I have been able to cover this loss, and more than that, even made money. So I got it at 870, basically the same level I'm looking for right now, and my like most profitable out was 880. So this in regards of my Tesla trading, guys. If you have any questions for me specifically, bring it up on the chat and I will take a look at that. Meanwhile, we can quickly take a look at the heat map. We can still see a lot of redness definitely in here, but in terms of positive names, Target is up more than 10%. Great day for Target. Good earnings report. We have some oil names in positive territory due to, as we know, crude oil jumped to 7 years highs, and we have this para, some media stock, which is also in the Red Sea, the only one green name. It's Paramount Global. Let's see if it has any news. Says it will halt release of the Lost City and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Russia. All right, so Paramount Media now prohibited its movies in Russia, and it's up almost 5%.
What is Paramount doing?
They will not release the Lost City and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Russia.
Oh.
And they're up.
Well, it's not like you can download movies on the internet for illegal or anything. Yeah, a big deal there. Disney, big deal there. Paramount, oh, we're gonna block movies in your country. Oh, you really screwed us over. Whatever, dude. Can you check SCCO? There better be volume on this stock. 1 million shares. Okay, not bad. It's actually moving. Give me a second, guys. Oh, I smell nice. I smell like Chanel Blue. That's right. For any woman out there wondering what my cologne smells like, Chanel Blue. Nice. Eau de perfume, not that eau de toilette garbage. Okay, eau de perfume. I don't know how to say it in French, but I hope I'm saying it right.
Something like this. I don't know. I don't speak French.
But yeah. So. Southern Cooper Corporation, 1 million shares today. Average volume slightly under 1 million. On the dailies, looks like that resistance near $73, $74 stands out. Although we do have wicks all the way up to 83. Not much trading happens really above $73, $74 on the stock so far, at least on the daily chart. And you know, we give back almost every time the move from 82 and come back to 72 or so. So this resistance is gonna stand out for me. What's the stock again? SCCO. Pratt Cologne smells like super chicken. Ooh, I actually haven't had super chicken in a while now. Hey, Miss V?
That's so true, but every day I come to the office.
Is it done?
That wonderful super chicken.
Is that done? We got more.
I hope I don't have allergy.
We have more.
Yeah,
can you smell that one?
I still can a little bit.
Okay, we'll wait for that one to die.
For the new table. We will put it on the new table.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have a new table coming up. We have two ones here.
Yeah, we have the whole reserve of super chicken. Maybe we should do a giveaway.
Ooh, yeah, we could. But how are we going to give away this? Are you going to mail it?
Too much expensive, right?
It's not even expensive. It's like, how are we even going to mail this? Yeah.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I think it's not really a problem. Only if it's not supposed to go to Russia.
Oh, fair. That's true.
There we won't.
Do we have any Russian viewers, like from Russia? Maybe. There's a cologne with French fry smell. Yeah, I don't think I want to be smelling like a French fry, dude. What the heck? AMD going back to the downside here, as you guys can see. Obviously, markets actually moving to the downside after hitting the 50-period EMA on the 3-minute. Hitting the 50-period EMA on the 3-minute there for AMD. Now moving to the downside a little bit. Let's see if we break 115 and actually go much lower, or can we actually find a way to retrace back to the north side with the overall market on AMD. Blonder Tongue Labs, BDR. Okay, there we are. BDR, 4 million shares on a penny stock. Not really something to be talked about. Not much going on over there, to be honest. Netflix in for a huge rebound. NFLX. Let's go check out NFLX. Netflix, obviously, we love Netflix over here. I lose my life on Netflix pretty much. Gaming, Netflix takes away most of my life. So Netflix down 1% today. They did get beat down on the earnings report, but then immediately DM me the addy. I want to send market makers a framed print for the office. Sheesh. Yeah, I'll slide in your DMs. I'll let you know. Just remind me in the DMs to send you the address. Netflix, though, as we were talking, but then Bill Ackerman or William Ackerman or Bill Ackman. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I think Ackerman is actually from. Where's that from? Where's Ackerman come from? No, Ackerman comes from Attack on Titan. Levi Ackerman. That's right, Levi Ackerman. But no, we're talking about Bill Ackman. Bill Ackman is the investor who came out of nowhere and said we love this stock and bought a bunch of shares, and that put the stock at a pretty big bump over there. I got the last name confused from an anime over there for anyone who watches Attack on Titan. Prad looks like the Twinder swindler Netflix guy. I hope not. I hope not.
I mean, both of you are looking nice. But
I don't know about.
Have you seen the viral video where he says he's coming to Toronto?
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
He also said like, enemies
His
after
enemy.
me, like we're coming to Toronto. I mean, it's not funny to scamming like poor women, but.
Hey man, they fell for it. Do I feel bad for them? I'm gonna be honest. No, I don't feel bad for a single one of them.
Because your heart is broken.
No, not okay. You know what? My ex did break my heart. No, all jokes aside, I don't feel bad for a single one of them. Like, who takes loans out for a person you met like 3 weeks in and gives them like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars?
I mean, people are different. I won't like even like start this argument because there are 2 points of view, right? But with the loans part, I totally agree because I saw memes on Instagram. Well, girls, right? Okay, you ask me like to take a loan for you. I'm like, okay, good luck to you.
Yeah, no. Like, but you are right. He masterminded it in a way where he's like taking them on all these free expensive parties and everything, and they think he has money, right? But then he's like, oh, I need help, I can pay you back. So they're gonna obviously believe him because they see him in the things. It's a mastermind what he did. I do feel bad for him, but at the same time, if I was in their shoes, that would have not happened to me.
That's
so
true.
It's like
Same here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't have money.
It is a sad story though.
Oh, I am in a Tesla trade, guys. 871. My shares filled. Looks like we do not feel really strong above that 870. So we'll see. Hopefully, some boost will come, and QQQ will go higher.
Yes, sir. Dessert. QQQ will go higher. That's what the hope is over here. You know, QQQ trying to. What happened here? Oh my goodness. He got destroyed. Okay, QQQ did try to go higher over there, and is still doing so, or still, struggling to take out the 50-period EMA at the moment. But that reversal on QQQ from that 14K was the easiest long trade anyone could have had, honestly. Beautiful long off of 14K on the Nasdaq. Now here we go, another long move coming in. So we finally broke the 50-period EMA on Nasdaq, getting ready to go test the 100-period EMA and then the VWAP. So as someone said, 14,200 reversal at the very least. I hope you're right, because that that is what I need now for my AMD long to work. AMD long, once again, 13 cents in the money, but not something I'll be very happy about. I need more money in my bank from AMD here. Let's fly AMD all the way to the north side, please.
Yes, please.
SoFi, here comes VWAP. SOFI. Let's go check out SoFi. SoFi, here comes VWAP. And yeah, you're right. SoFi VWAP coming in hot. SoFi 144, I do believe. Yeah, so you guys saw Sean's trade earlier. Sean said he was going to hold some to VWAP. And this was his entry around $11.40. The low of days $11.27. And he took some of the size off before $11.55 and said he was holding it to the VWAP. So there is his exit coming out to VWAP right now. Beautiful long coming in once again from Sticky No Master himself. Car G, very, very dope looking daily. Okay, that's a very dope looking daily. Let's go check out this dope looking daily. Oh, another screenshot coming in. So it looks like he just took out more at VWAP right now. So are you done with that trade? No. He's still holding. Let's go to the moon, he says. We're squozing the stock, baby. Squoze it up to 1180. He's saying we're gonna squoze it, chat. So focus up, because we're getting ready for a little bit more move for these guys. Car G. So where's Car G going to? Let's go see. Car G was called out in the chat. Car G on the daily, yeah, going up to, you know, pretty like this resistance over here from yesterday, the $50 resistance. If that $50 resistance breaks, then we got to move to 57, obviously. But that number is pretty important of what we do near this 57 level. With the market trying to go north and AMD not going north too much, it's really upsetting me to the point where I'm getting annoyed on this stock. So we'll see what I want to do on this one. All the markets going down at 12 p.m., but AMC will fly up. Ooh, looks like Mohammed over there has got the crystal ball. We'll see if that ends up being right. Most likely not, but we'll see if that ends up being right. DraftKings retesting VWAP. Breakout or rejection. Breakout or rejection of DraftKings VWAP. DKNG. DraftKings obviously had a crazy move off the open itself. Came back all the way to the downside to test that support off the open that we created, and then once again we're trying to see if we can reclaim some of these levels around 25 or so. I'm not sure if we can, but I would love for it to. I don't even know where I'm long on DraftKings anymore on my own account. It would be nice. It would be nice to see it go back to my average price on my long-term account, but whatever. We're just gonna leave it play out, do whatever it wants. Currently down 1.3 as I already mentioned. Getting back to VWAP. Look at that big volume candle. So volume obviously coming in. Lunch is over. So, you know, that T-minus lunch o'clock volume increase that we were talking about should be coming in at any moment here. Some moves to the north side showing us some money for DraftKings and other stocks, I guess. C-Ball resides with me. Yeah. C-Ball only resides with me, baby. That's right. Pradcrastination. Crystal ball or scanty? Well, I don't know what scanty is. AMC follows market to a T. Let's go confirm that. What is AMC's beta? There we are, Finviz. AMC beta is 1.47, so technically should not follow market to a T. And AMC is not even in the Nasdaq or the S&P 500, I believe. AMC is actually in the IWM Russell 2000. It's the #1 stock in the IWM Russell 2000 basket, which is a bigger basket, obviously. 2,000 stocks in there. So if you actually pull up AMD and maybe, I don't know, what stock do you want to look at? I guess you guys are looking at the market as in S&P 500. Let's go look at S&P 500 or ES right here. ES. So, right? That doesn't look good. Let's go to the 1 minute. There we go. So not really, right? And then we can compare it to NQ. And then we can compare it to the actual one where it should IWM. Oh, that's a wrong part. IWM. So here we go. Follows IWM a little bit more than really QQQ or Nasdaq. At the end of the day, IWM is looking very similar to Nasdaq and QQQ, but AMC is the biggest weighted stock in the 2000 basket stocks. Let me quickly get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that. I need all of those in there, and then turn my lines back on. Where are my lines at? What? Oh, there they are. Awesome. Okay, we're back. Market pushing to the downside. That means AMD is breaking my lows that I don't want to be leaning against anymore. AMD now 40 cents out of the money, pushing to the downside. Market getting ready to go back to the south side. And that means AMD is struggling at this point. Obviously, AMD was not strong all day. I should have been okay with my trade that I took and just walked away with it. Now we're seeing weakness coming in one more time. It could go as low as 114, 113, sadly. So if this breaks, I'm just taking a loss. I still have quite a bit of a size left on this. AMD now turning back into the negative for the day for me, which sucks, obviously, and most likely getting stopped here on the way down. I'll get back in at a different price point for AMD long, maybe, or I flip short here because the market really showing me weakness. So where's AMD? We'll do this. We'll do. Let's see if we get the short fill on AMD to the downside. Prad, short or buy Palantir? Let me just focus on AMD here because AMD is about to turn around and go short for me. Market's getting ready to go back to 14K here on the downside. NQ giving me a nice rejection candle on the NASDAQ. So this is your QQQ going to the downside a little bit. Let's see if the 115 actually breaks, or do we still hold on to some of our size here? Let's go retest that 14,001 again. Yeah, if 14,000 retests here, we could probably break that 14,000, at which point, yeesh, probably not a good look for the market. Just layering some orders out. Let me just do this. What's my average? 50s. We'll do, yeah, that's cool. 55, which never even hit, so we'll do 23.53. Okay, cool. It still hasn't broken 115 yet on these guys, so here, maybe here. Oh, nope, not yet. Palantir long, let's go retest that 1400. We already read those two. It's going back up. Money flow is still good. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't break that 115 because, you know, I have my order on the break of 115 flat. So that means I might just get stopped out on a weak break if that does break, and that's going to be sad for me overall. Sorry, Prad, I meant AMC falling the Russell 2000 today. No, you're good. You're good. You don't have to apologize. Let's go back. Already read those comments. Most likely breaking 115 here on AMD. There we go. We're now short on AMD. Let's see how much lower we can actually push here on the stock. Come on, baby. Keep on going. Don't get back above 115 because that's going to be really annoying. Wait, they didn't even give me the fill short side. They just stopped me out and didn't even flip me. Oh, my God. My order didn't go through properly then. That's annoying. Let's quickly go check out what happened. Didn't even flip me short. Now I'm debating if I just go short here or do I just get back in on the long on the weak break of this is a weak break of 115 maybe. We'll try a long real quick. Let's see if we can work this long with the market, but the market fails, then AMD most likely going to end up being my worst stock of the day today, but we're still in the green, which doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we're still in the lean green machine. Lean mean green machine. Trader Prad, that happened to me today. Wow, the stop where it stops you and doesn't fill you on the other direction. Yeah, most likely what happened to me right here. But you know, I'm trying to focus on the tape real quick. I'm not really seeing buyers step in the way I would like them to. We're trying to battle the 115 price, trying to battle to put it on the bid. I want to see greenness in the market, which I'm not seeing yet. Market's getting ready to push the downside a little bit more, so maybe the short was in play that I never got a fill for, so we're gonna get out of that one, and we're gonna get our short fill here. It's the downside. Come on, we're gonna go short now. This is my last trade on AMD for the day, and then we're pretty much done trading AMD here. We turned a pretty good winner on AMD into a loser, so Not going to be happy with my trade here unless it starts working out for me eventually. Why are you going long on the weakest tech stock of the day? We're leaning on support, but right now, obviously, that support does not matter because NQ gave up its move to the north side. So previously, that long was working out. As you saw, we were scalping the win, but that win does not matter anymore because the market is going south side. So that's why we flipped short. Originally, we wanted to flip short on the break of 115, but my order did not work properly. Maybe I made a mistake on that order, but it did not work properly. So we had to take that beating on that one. I gave it another short long, which obviously I did not want, but I still did it. But overall, here's the trade that I want to be a part of, which is the 115 break short. As long as the market shows us weakness back through, nope, market is showing us green still. That's great. This is great. ENPH. Let's go check out ENPH. This is some rookie trading on AMD. Well, guess what? Bang. I like 114.65. Yeah, we have 114.65 to the downside over here, whereas the 114.25 actually I have it to the downside. That's why I wanted to break short of 115, while as long as the market was showing us weakness, but no weakness right now on the market just yet the way I want it. I want the 14K retest one more time. That'd be a juicy retest of 14K. Market still playing around in these levels a little bit. We have some support around these levels. Let me just show you what I'm looking at. I zoomed in. I'm not trying to zoom in. I'm trying to do this. And I'm trying to do this. Hello? Lines? There we go. Bang and bang. Awesome. We're looking good right there. So as long as the market can show me some weakness around that area, we'll stay short. If not, we're flipping back long, because if market shows a strength one more time, then this 114 break was just a weak break of 114 and we're ripping through 115. When did Dennis Rodman start hosting this chat? Oh my God, please do not put me and Dennis Rodman in the same book. Put options still flying on it, Mr. Neil Roberts. So it looks like you're talking to Neil over there. Not sure what stock, maybe MULN or something, most likely. I'm guessing MULN is what you're talking about. I'm tired. I'm exhausted a little bit. Hold the short, but it's a bad entry. Yeah, I'm holding the short as long as the market shows weakness, but I want to be long. I want to be long on AMD, obviously, because I love this stock way too much to be short on it. We are long in our long-term account. This is a weak break of AMD. Like, no matter how much selling we're seeing, we're not able to push it below 114.83. I'm covering it, and I'm flipping long. I'm covering it, and I'm flipping long. Let's see this. Market showing me weakness now after I cover it. Yes, market. Yes. Thankfully, my order did not fill fully, so that's good. Market showing weakness one more time. So market's coming down. Activision's coming down. AMD's coming down a little bit more. But like I said, it's still showing me strength around this 114.80 on the tape. We're not really seeing too much weakness around this 114.80. Let me filter the tape here. Bop, 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 bop. Awesome. I don't even get my full size. They gave me not even 1/3 of the size that I wanted. I'm debating if I cross over, take the size, or do I just hold these. I don't even have. It's a joke. What the size I have is a joke. The minimum shares we're allowed to trade was 10 shares. I don't even have that. I don't even have 10 shares right now. They didn't even give me 10 shares out of the order that I threw out there. So we're just going to let the stock be a little bit. There we go. That's the weakness in the market. Now 14K retest coming in. MNQ, H22CM, 14K retest coming in. We're going to Microsoft. No, we're going to MN. No, we're going to NASDAQ. I'm losing my mind. We're going to NASDAQ, 14K recome. So retest of 14K. Either we got a nice long on this 14K here, or it breaks 14K to the downside and then really crushes. So let's watch the NASDAQ futures for a bit. ES is also on his down move. ES is your S&P 500. ESH22CM. This is your also on the downside to 14,000 to 4,300, which actually broke right now. So it looks like a market getting ready to test that bottom one more time. Any reason why AMD is looking so weak today? The tech sector, not the tech sector, the semiconductor sector was hot for like a week or two now. I think at least for 2 weeks. So a little weakness is warranted, but it does not matter too much. Trust me. Support on AMD is right next to my entry. So if you look at AMD over here, we're right next to the support lines on AMD. So what is that line? 114.25. So I'm okay with the stock going down a little bit further if it wants to. Doesn't matter. And like I said, I threw an order to get long. They didn't even give me the minimum lot size long that we take at this company. That's how much size they gave me. That means, usually when you don't get the size you want, you're most likely in the right direction of the trade. AMBA, ATXI, GBS. Those lines could break. Yeah, obviously anything could break, anything could hold, anything could not hold, and anything could do whatever it wants. We're just trying to see if trend lines are gonna come help us into seeing the market sentiment overall or not, right? That's all that matters. Lines are meant to be broken, walls are meant to be broken, doors are meant to be opened. Thanks, Prad, for the AMD feedback. No worry. I'm very upset with you, Coin. Ooh, what is Coinbase doing? Why are you upset with Coinbase? Coinbase kind of still flat on the day. I'm not sure if you're long or short. Very flat on Coinbase. We're still waiting to see what NASDAQ wants to do. It's not truly back down to all the way down to what is it, 14,000, but we're still playing around those levels. Debating I'll just wait for 14K to retest on the NASDAQ over here to take that trade on the futures. SQ breakout downtrend. Welcome back, Miss V.
Thank you, Prad. Yeah, I came back to see that Tesla went the opposite direction from where I was expecting it to go. It's now 866. I got in 871. My stop loss will be around 861. So yes, hopefully some positivity will come into the market soon.
Yeah, we're all praying for that positivity. Obviously, market's trying to bounce off that low over there on the Nasdaq. Let's see what the S&P 500 is doing. S&P, SPY, Amex. Okay, S&P 500 trying to go back to the bottom. Obviously, around what's the low of day? 422.80. So really trying to go back to the lower day over there. Still seeing red. Still seeing the same pattern. Red candles on the way down. 14K retest on the futures has not happened yet. So we're still waiting on that side too. I'm still waiting for 882 because at lunch I had an entry. I forgot to pull and pull. Go. Okay, you're waiting for 886. Got it. Knife catch if you going for a bounce. Anyways, moving forward. Why I feel I'm the only one who thinks SP to 4230. No, I don't think you're the only one. I think everyone's actually waiting for the market to crack to the downside. A lot of people are. I'm waiting to see if I can go long on 14K one more time or play the short off of 14K. We already got one long off of 14K. Market did not make a move back to VWAP over there on both markets, your S&P 500 and your QQQ. Neither of them went back to VWAP. So, obviously we're waiting to see if that chance shows up eventually for them to rock up to VWAP. I'm just going to throw some more orders here for some other stocks in the meantime.
Why people talk about Toronto Potato Internet?
Sorry, Miss V?
People talk about Toronto Potato Internet.
Well, Toronto Potato Internet. That is a fact. That is not even a joke. That is a fact that the internet in Toronto or Canada is an absolute joke. We pay for some of the highest data plans and the internet plans in the world, and we have some of the most garbage internet that you'll ever see. Listen, if you're from Canada, I don't want to see any messages saying, "Oh, I have fiber." Yeah. Listen, I don't care. You're paying a ton out of your pocket for that garbage fiber internet that you're paying for. All right.
In
Toronto
TTC,
sucks.
there is no even internet.
Sorry?
In TTC, there is no even.
But you know what? My
What?
garbage company that only gives me service in the TTC but not at home gives me service.
Well, you spend a lot of time in TTC.
That's right.
Maybe it's a good thing.
That's right. I spent 2 hours in TTC, so Freedom Mobile somehow works in TTC for me but doesn't work at home. Thank you, Freedom. And now they got bought out by Shaw, so they're probably going to raise the prices like crazy again and try to steal my money. So Thank you, Shaw, once again. Palantir is ripping right now. Sheesh. Let's go check out Palantir. Palantir back to the high day, man. Let's go. Market's not even moving north, but Palantir obviously all the way back to the high day, trying to see if we can find some rejection over here. I think Palantir actually has some resistance to the upside over here. No, not yet. We still got some move to Palantir before I want to short it. Maybe I was looking at a different stock. I think I was looking at DraftKings or SoFi or something that was pretty much walking into resistance. Can we get some green candles, market?
Indeed.
My potato internet is making the stream lag right now. Unacceptable. Ooh-wee. Call Elon, Prad. He hooked up. Yeah, I heard Starlink got turned on in Ukraine. Maybe I do need to call Elon and tell him to hook me up in Canada because yeah.
Real quick, Prad, we can take a look at top performers and bottom performers real quick. So guys, most active volume right now in MULN. We were talking about that company. ATXI also we're talking about this, and CTI by Farm CTIC. It's on our watch list. 82 million volume right now. From top performance, we have that CTIC up more than 59%. And through bottom performance, we have Russell and Room company. Room is a recent earnings reporter, so we'll check. But probably their report is not that good.
Room. All right, 420 incoming. I'm not sure what stock you're talking about there. About 420 incoming. President of Ukraine just told, okay, wow, world needs more Elon. Let's clone him. I think Miss V would kidnap him.
We need more Elon in our lives, and that's true. Room shares hit record low after company forecast Q1 revenue below estimates.
Record low. You should check Roblox. Roblox MULN SPY. MULN. Okay, Roblox is not really doing anything. It's stuck in yesterday's close still. We're pretty much only up we're flat on Roblox. Okay, we're green, but we're flat on Roblox, not doing a whole lot. You talked about MULN. Let's go check out what MULN is doing. Back to the all the way back to the lows almost on MULN. We're coming into yesterday's low, which was 52 cents, and currently trading at 87 cents. Wasn't the stock at $2 yesterday? So the rug got pulled that hard that we're all the way back down to 80 cents on this stock. Did I not say watch out for the rugs get pulled? Did I not say watch for the traps to be played? Know the game or get gamed on? This is what happens, man. Great company, blah, 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 blah. This is the #1 company in the world, better than Apple. Know your game before you start talking crap about some of these stocks, Prad. Well, I guess I knew what I was talking about because we're all the way back to a penny on the stock. Palantir, another attempt at 1250. Let's go. Palantir, breakout of 1250, I guess is what you're talking about. High day being 1245. Palantir not taken out yet and trying to go north. Let's see if we can actually successfully do so when the market's actually showing us weakness. We see Nasdaq getting ready to go actually all the way back to 14K here. That 14K test is coming in hot, and the Palantir is most likely going to follow to the downside a little bit. But if the 14K retest does not happen, I'm expecting Palantir to rock through 1250, break ankles over here, like Kyrie Irving, pull up some dangles. And start putting the ball between the leg moves and drain a three-pointer. Bing bong, market is falling 14K. It's happening. We're coming in right now. Be ready for it. Market could just take out 14K and crack. NAS crack to the downside, or hold up at 14K and NAS pop to the upside. Watch that 113.83 on AMD if low D fail. Here we go, Nasdaq.
Where we go?
To the downside, yeah. Sadly, but here we go, Nasdaq. 14K retest coming in. Let's see if we can work our way over here for another long or 20 contracts. I can't even afford that. I don't even have the money for 20 contracts. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can work our long over here. Wow, this stock is burning me today. Absolutely burning me, this position. This buyout has not been good today for me, but I just got to keep trading it until it takes my money away, because that's just the strategy of the stock. TD is buying these guys, and these guys are getting absolutely slaughterfest. Unlucky. Shorts are hungry, but longs are too strong. Long is strong, baby, but shorts have power too. So obviously, be careful. I'll just watch to see what happens at this 14K level on Nasdaq. ES is down, also back to the low a day, down to 42.90, which is basically the bottom of today, and we're about to go see if we can crack that to the downside. So if the bottom cracks to the downside on the ES and on the Nasdaq, you can forget about these longs being in power, because everyone's just going to close their long trades, walk out of the trading station for the day, and call it a wrap. Here we go. So 14K actually broke to the downside, and now we're waiting to see. Oh, that's right, I'm filtering size, so maybe I unfilter size over here so I can notice some buyers or sellers piling up in either direction. That way, oh, they gave me the fill. Where am I long? I'm long 1402. I don't like that one, but it is fine. We'll hold on to it. Here it comes. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're 10 points in the money already. Let's go, futures. Keep rocking. Don't stop now. Don't stop. Can't stop. Never stop. Keep going. AMD is also trying to go up along with the futures here. We just got about a 20-cent pop on AMC to 115, but still rejection around 115. Nasdaq is still trying to move north, but we got some sellers at 1410 piling in and pushing it down to the downside. Come on, just break through that 1410. Show me more buyers coming in. If not, we're ready to flip short. That's a short. Let's see this market flush now. Don't start popping. Market flush coming in, baby. Here we go. Market. Here we go. Here we go. Sellers. There's some buyers still. Sellers. There we go. That's what I'm trying to see. Yeah, baby. The doomsday is coming in. We got more contracts to the downside. Yes, sir. Here we go. Send it. Send it downside. Come on. Keep on going. That's 10 points in the money on the futures. We're rocking it. Keep going. We closed our AMD trade. Only loser for the day is AMD right there. 11 points in the money now. Futures rocking the downside. 14K not holding. Let me actually cover one contract and we'll hold the others. There we go. We covered one. Ooh-wee. This is what we're talking about. My buyout stock obviously not helping me. So that's going to be painful. I have to manage that eventually. Most likely going to have to take that L on the buyout stock and move on from it. But if that one's not going to pay me, then I'll take the money on the futures. Screw it. We'll take the money wherever that's being offered. AMD doesn't want to offer me money. That's fine. We'll hedge it with the futures. Go long AMD, go short futures. Whatever's not working, close that trade, walk away from it. That's right, baby. Bring in the money. Rain the pipers. Whee! 200% on the money. Yes, sir. There we go. Here we go. That's right. Take profit. I already took my profit. 25 points in the money right now on that futures contract. What's up, Arun? No slippers coming my way today. That's right. We dodging and we win. We matrix backloading on that slipper throws. That's right, baby. Here we go. Oh yeah, futures pay me. I want to hold this contract for the rest of the day now. I really want to hold this contract for the rest of the day, but I don't think I have the balls to do that. So we're going to take that 25-point profit on the futures here. We're going to walk away from that. Big futures trade for me right there. And I'm getting hyped because I don't really trade futures, right? I don't even touch futures. I don't trade futures. So having that read, having that money come in on that futures, it just makes me happy. I love it. Whatever money I didn't make on AMD, I made that on futures. Yes, sir. I think he said, "What up, Arun?" Valeriia said, "Arun, hold my beer." Is that what you said?
I didn't. Aaron doesn't even drink beer.
Come on, Prad, you can do it. No, I cannot, man. That's 25 points on the futures. You're telling me I have the experience and the skill level to hold that 25 points or more? Yeah, right. Listen, I'll build it with time, okay? I'm only 2 years down the road here. I have all my life unless obviously I get hit by a bus tomorrow. I have all my life here. And I don't plan on putting bad habits into my body. I want to put good habits into my body. So we start by baby steps. baby steps. Or fired. That's true. That's also a good point. Or fired. Fingers crossed that does not happen, though. Fingers crossed. Prad, do you ever trade the TQQs or SQQs? No, I don't like trading the leverage ETFs. If I want to trade the ETF, I'm just going to trade the normal ETF itself. I'm not going to trade the leverage ETF. But now I'm not even trading the ETFs itself. I'm trading the futures directly. So why would I even bother trading the leverage ETFs at that point? Why would you suggest to buy at the top of the chart? Who suggested that? I mean, if you're taking a breakout at the top of the chart, maybe Activision, let's go. Oh, this stock is so beautiful. I'm still holding some size, but I have no size left here. Activision is such a beauty of a stock, man. I'm just going to close the trade here. Screw it. Screw it. I'm fine. I'm fine right here.
Great
Screw
job.
It. Thank you, Miss V. Beautiful stock. I love this
Beautiful
stock. This stock has
trade.
paid me every single day so far. It's only 10:30 a.m. on West Coast. That should factor into something market-wise somewhere. Good point. Good point. Some people are just waking up, I guess, to make a trade. But, you know, usually people be waking up a lot earlier to accommodate themselves for the opening print and whatnot. So I don't know if people are waking up right now, but, you know, it could be. You never know. There has to be some news on the move. Nah, it's just market breaking the support of 14K. If you look at how market looked at yesterday, that 14K break did not happen, and we were waiting for that. I know I was waiting for that. I don't know if Sean was, but I know I was waiting for that 14K break. That never happened. So if that 14K gives me an opportunity to make trade today, and not only offered me one trade, but 3 trades, out of which 1 didn't work, and 2 worked beautifully. So why would I not take the advantage of those trades over there? MNQ/H22CM. Let's go check out what futures are doing. Wow, what a lucky cover for me, you know. Absolute lucky cover. No reading on the book by any chance. No reading on the tape. I just saw 25 points in the money, and I know I can't hold it any more than that in my current experience. So I'm taking that and I'm running away with it. So that's a good cover, but it could very well keep on dropping here. So anyone who is short, make sure you're reading the tape a little bit over there on your side. Alarm goes off at 5:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. My best trade start in the pre-market here in LA. Yeah, see, a lot of people wake up in LA earlier than the normal time. We short Uber, says Shawnee boy. He's short Uber. Let's go check out Uber Duber. Wow, look at that, 5% down on the day. Uber struggling, obviously, and not looking good over here. This is so slow. It would be nice to see drops like 2 years ago. Yeah, I think Luca and I were talking about this. Maybe Sean can confirm. Sean, was the graduation earlier $7,000 in a month? It was $5,000 to graduate back when, and you had to make $5,000 in a month over on the $50 shutdown? But yeah, so you had to make $5,000, and now it's basically, it came down to $2,000 to graduate over 1 month, and now they even had to cut that down from $2,000 over 1 month to just $2,000 over a span of a lifetime, right? So what that basically says is how much harder trading has become, you know. Like back in the day, the ranges were nuts. Like the stock would just drop, as you just said, it would drop way faster, way crazier. But Luca and I were talking on our way home, and it's like those opportunities are just not there anymore. The way the market used to just give people trades, like buyout stocks used to move around apparently in 50 cents to $1. I don't know if I'm making that up over here, but now your buyout stocks basically move in a penny range, which takes away a lot of the volatility from some of our setups over here. SPX going to 4,000. Here we go. SPX. Let's go check out SPX. Why are my charts so messed up? There we go. That's better looking. XPX going to 4,000. Yeah, very well a possibility. Yesterday's low, though, does stand out. If you look at yesterday's low right here at 41.25, and then this low over here at 42.22, they're going to stand out for me at the moment. I'm just going to have to throw some orders out, guys, because this stock is getting a little out of hand for me, taking away all of my money. It's only out 8 cents, but the size I have is pretty ridiculous, and it's taking all my money away from me that I made today. I mean, it's not all of it, but a decent amount of it. It's out of the money, half my bank account right now, which sucks. But hopefully, here we go. Hopefully it turns around for us. What are you trading? Oh, okay. AMD moving back up north, so we did close that long. It did not break. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? 114.24. If that's the low a day, I am absolutely losing my mind, because look at my line over here, 114.25. Look at that line.
Wow.
114.25, and if AMD's low today is 114.24, I am actually Tom Bradying this mouse across the room. I'm Tom Bradying this mouse across the room. I need OBJ on the other side right now. OBJ, where you at, bro? This is nuts. We told you, Prad. Yeah, I know. I debated myself over there. I screwed myself over. It happens. I have a feeling a big sell-off soon. I have that feeling too. I have a feeling that the imbalance is going to be to the closing side, to the downside today. You're so funny, Prad. Thank you. Excited for the games today? Oh, I'm very much excited for the game today. You know, my first time going to a Raptors game in 13 years of living in Canada, or longer than that. How long have I lived in Canada now? Let's go calculator. 2000. What are we in? 2022. I came in 2017. Wow, that's I multiplied
4
it.
million years?
Yeah. No, I came in 2007 actually. 2007. So that's 15 years. So not even 13 years. So now 15 years of being in Canada, the only game I went to was a Maple Leafs game. That's a hockey game, obviously. So Maple Leafs hockey was the only games I've ever been to in arenas. And the only concert I've ever been to is a Lil Wayne concert and a Weekend concert. I haven't really,
not bad.
not really been to too many concerts. For the Weekend concert, though, Schoolboy Q was the frontliner, or the, what do you call them, frontliner?
Like before the actual start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like yeah, exactly. So I love Schoolboy Q, so that was fun.
Fun. Sounds
Yeah.
cool. I've
Did you
been
go to
on-
concerts?
Concerts not that much, but I've been on NBA game.
Nice.
On Maple Leafs. No, I haven't been on hockey though, but I've been on baseball.
Hockey's so much fun.
I know, but I've been a lot back home, you know.
Yeah. Oh, back home, have you seen Ovechkin play?
Not sure
No?
him. Yeah.
Okay. You
he's
like
a
him?
star. I do.
He's a goat.
He's cool.
He's
yeah.
a goat.
So yeah, and through concerts I've been designer whose songs Panda. You know, like Panda.
Yeah,
Panda.
the designer. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Was this concert good?
designer? I mean, the only one song.
But like, okay, fair. Yeah, his concert. I can't imagine his concert being good.
It was like nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And Post Malone.
Post Malone. Now that's
That
a
was good.
concert. Ooh.
I would love to go to see Beyonce concert.
Beyonce, I probably wouldn't go to Beyonce, but you know, maybe if I had a girl, I would. But by myself, I don't listen to Beyonce.
I do. listen
She's a queen, but I don't really like listen to her like that. But yeah, obviously, if I had a girlfriend who listens to her, I'll for sure go with her.
Right, sure. Jay-Z would come join you.
Yeah, if Jay-Z was in the concert, I'm going.
Yes, they have a lot of they had the last tour, I believe.
Yeah,
Characters.
I saw the YouTube video of that doing that. In Brooklyn. I saw them doing that in Brooklyn. The stock is burning me so hard. Market back above 14K though. Let's go Nasdaq. Okay. I didn't even see Nasdaq do that. I should have went long on the breakthrough of 14K one more time. But that's gonna be a hard pass for me now. Obviously, my sentiment on the market is negative. This stock is gonna break the low of days. Are you kidding me? Come on, dude. You're actually going to break the low of days. I think these guys are stop hunting me at this point. Like, what else is it? This stock is getting bought out for $25, but it's trading near $23. Like, what is going on right now? Let me just go confirm that it's actually getting bought out at that price, unless I'm wrong and I'm actually on the wrong side of this trade. First Horizon shares surged 32.3% pre-market yesterday. Agreed to be acquired by Toronto Dominion in an all-cash deal worth $25 per share, or $13.4 billion. Blah 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 blah. So $25 per share. Why are we trading so low? I guess obviously because of the financial ETFs are getting destroyed. I should have thought about this more. Now everything makes sense. Everything's clicking in my head. These banks are just getting destroyed, and I'm trading a bank buyout that is obviously getting destroyed. So, yep, this sucks. Now that I actually noticed that, I'm debating if I just take this fat L and move on. I mean, I lose half my day on this L, but I still keep half my day. Or I really just sit here and call my homie JC and ask him if he can help me out a bit. Hey, yo, JC, you got this, right? Nice hair, Prad. Thank you, Andrew. Loving these Apple dips. I think anything on the dip would have helped you except for AMD and Nvidia. AMD, Nvidia, the most struggle stocks on the downside today for tech stocks that we've seen. Your semiconductors have been struggling, but yeah, we'll see. Prad said he has size. It's pretty ridiculous. Hey man, I'll show you my size. My size is big, all right? Markets headed down. WFC looks like a good swing here. Wells Fargo. WFC for a swing. Ooh. I'll be honest. Your bank stocks have been getting beat up a little bit because of obviously I think the ruble going to the downside a little on that end.
A little?
A little. What is the ruble now?
113.
What is that for the conversion, you know?
USD. So 1 USD dollar is 113 rubles.
1 USD is 1. Okay, got it. Got it. Fair. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
I can show you.
130 or 103?
USD to RAB. So basically, if we go to now, it's 114. So you see, this is the chart for USD in relation to ruble. So it spiked to the upside, and like on February 27th, it has been 83, and now it's 114.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right. Well, market's going back to the downside over here. Let's go check out if I can go to get another short on the MNQ over here. CM, another short on MNQ. We'll go light on the volume side over here this time. If they give me the short, no. MNQ/H22CM. Let's go light on this side. This time we'll only take one contract instead of multiple contracts because obviously I don't want to give back my money on this trade. So market's trying to go back to the downside a little bit. Maybe I can add on the way down instead of you know, taking all the sides that I want over here. I'll think about adding on the way down instead. And oh man, yeah, we gotta figure out what I need to do with this position over here. Hello to another good buy in SoFi. Nice. SoFi looks like it's helping you guys out more on that end. I'm just trying to focus on what goes on here for MNQ. We're still seeing a lot of selling. Look at that, a lot of selling. There's some buying right now. So we'll walk away from this one. Let's see 1405 break. Let's see 1405 break. Come on. If that breaks, we're out of this one. If not, then we're going to hold on to the shorts a little bit longer. 1404, 1405 on the bids. Let me see it on the bids. There we go. That's my out. That's my out. We're going to stay away from these a little bit. Let the market decide what it wants to do. We're going to keep our futures profit in their pockets. We're done with the futures trades here a little bit. The fees on futures are nuts, so that's why I don't want to keep on scalping futures like a madman. I could scalp equities all I want, but the futures fees are just too nutty for me to scalp it.
Alan Crapo says, it is like o'clock. Thank you so much, Alan, for bringing this up. And guys, again, I remind you, just 15 minutes left until the end of our show. And all we ask you for to smash the like button with your beautiful fingers. Please help us to change this 785 to 1K likes. We still have more than 2,000 people watching. It's absolutely free. Takes less than a second, but you make a big contribution into the trading community.
Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Thank you, Miss B, for reminding all of them to smash that like button. As you guys know, it helps us out every time you do that. So please don't forget to do so. We love every single one of you who does do that already without us even asking you. Just throwing out more orders. Just give me a second. We already have one there. We'll cancel that one. We'll do 4.5. And we'll also do 23.43. Screw it. All right, so we have about 15 minutes left into the close of the show here. Market's getting ready to go back north side one more time. 14K held over there. We're now at 14,013 points. So markets looks like it wants to hold 14K. We got a clean short. We got a clean long. We could get another clean long here maybe. But obviously, I'm a little bearish on the market. So I'm not really looking to play longs just yet. I will let the market play itself a little bit. AMD turning back to the downside. Looks like that 114 level that we were talking about. I want to short the market so badly. So AMD once again cracking that 114.25 and actually going to the downside, breaking below and trying to test that 114 level. So we'll see if that ends up working out for AMD or if it cracks to the downside. Let me just do this real quick. Go here. Focus on I'm typing too much. MNQ/H22CM. There we go. Focusing on what the market wants to do. Cool. NQ 14.3K major resistance 14.3. It's quite a bit far away from where we're even looking for 14.3 to be honest. So that's really far away. We don't have to worry about that one just yet. We are short on the 14K, but market wants to move north. So if that's the case, we'll just let the market move north without us.
Meow.
What was the meow for?
Taka Eater gave me meow call.
Nice meow pull. I hope you guys remember to eat. Always so busy. Yeah, I mean, I got 10 minutes and I'm gonna go eat my face off. I'm starving. Absolutely starving. My stomach has been rumbling the whole time.
Do you already know what we have?
What do we have?
This is not taco. Just for your information, we're gonna have broccoli and cheddar stuffed chicken with rice pilaf and steamed green vegetables.
Super chicken. I'm dead. Sean just bends back over here and goes, yo, it's super chicken time for you, bud. So it looks like that food is not my type over there today.
Cause sounds healthy, right?
It could be healthy, but doesn't taste good, then it's not for me. That's right. That's right. Waiting to see what the market wants to do. Get back to the downside market. Come on, push. Just keep on pushing. It's really struggling to hold up at the 14K. So I got back in short one more time, obviously, to try and see if we can stay in the short a little bit longer. But I am absolutely hating it. I am absolutely hating it. Go, go, go. Just go, market. Just flush. What is AMD doing, guys? There we go. A little bit of a move there. There we go. 12-point move. Here we go. 12-point move, 16-point move, 20-point move. Can I get a 20? Can I get a 20? Can I get a 20? 20? Can I get a 20? 20? 20? Nope, no 20 move yet. Here we go. 18-point move, 15. Now, don't come back. Look, this is going to come back a little bit, but that's fine. Let's let it play out. We're going to hold this contract actually for the end of the day now, okay? If it comes back to 14K, we'll close it for flat. If not, we're holding it for the end of the day now. That's what we're going to try and do. AMD below 114. Interesting. Yeah, looks like AMD getting below 114. Oh, it actually broke 114 over there on AMD. So not looking good. MNQ coming back too. They're going to completely shake me out of my short one more time, aren't they? Even though we have it, they're just going to make me Harlem shake it, dude. Harlem shake. There we go. Look at those buyers. We still got buyers near the low of day, which is around, what is the low of day? 13,971. People are still loading up on these stuff. I don't like it. I don't like them buying. I don't like them buying. Took 13985. Nice out on that futures. Good out 13985. Pretty close, Prad, on my 11383. For your AMD, I'm guessing, because that's the only 113 I can think of at the moment. RSX, knock knock, the flush is at the door. I hope so, because then I can get back in. I'm not sure if I even want to do it. I don't know if I have the mental capacity to, the mental fortitude to. Yeah, I don't have the mental fortitude to. This is dumb. It's debated me. It debated me. Yeah. It's gonna go here, and I'm gonna be angry. Whatever. We'll wait for it for a different time at this point. Screw it. Nothing else that you could do. Only green thing is
avocado and money, broccoli, yuck. I love avocado and money. What about you?
I love all three.
Have you tried avocado even?
Yeah, I love all three. I love broccolis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow, I would
love
never
broccoli.
expect that from you, but you know that we are super excited to hear your review of oysters tomorrow.
Stop reminding me,
If
Miss
it
V.
is possible, we would love to see video.
Of me puking off oysters?
Not that one, just your first try.
Oh, market moving north. What market got back over 14K
No.
and went north a little bit? What do you want to do? Who has the answers? If you know where that's from, props to you. If you don't know where that's from, go watch Ancient Aliens with Tyler, the Creator. Who has the answers? Arun is on standby for Prad tomorrow. Oh no, mommy, please don't beat me. All right, guys, I am starving. Where's the time at? 1:52. Come on, time, move faster. Oysters are the wart of the sea. Okay. Load are the warts of the sea.
Do you know that they're alive while you're eating them?
Are they?
Yep.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
They do not move though. So.
Nah, we'll see. Obviously, I'm scared a little bit.
I want to go now with you.
Come with
I
us for
wanna
the food.
see this.
No, come with us for the food, and then you can go home because obviously you don't have a ticket for the game.
Right, thank
But no,
you.
come with us. It's gonna be me, Neil, Brandon.
I'll probably just go home cry.
You can bring your boyfriend too. Bring everybody.
Right?
We'll have a nice
Yeah.
family party together.
We'll just see how you're eating oysters.
We invited Greg too, but it's Greg's mom's birthday, so let me just wish Greg's mom a very happy birthday.
That's right.
She is everyone's favorite number of age, so I'll just leave it over there. She's
She raised the wonderful son.
Hey Greg, happy birthday to your mom. Salad is alive when you eat it. Salad is not alive when you eat it. That's cap. You take off the leaf, you kill the salad, and you wash it, and then you eat it. That's cap. It's dead. It's been dead. Oyster chubby in front of the boys. What is the oyster chubby? What are you talking about on that one? Oysters feel painful? Oh, man, you guys are scaring me. Please stop. Please stop. You guys are actually terrifying me here. No joke.
But this is also aphrodisiac, I believe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of oysters being an aphrodisiac. Yeah. It's going to be weird eating that around 3 other guys then.
So think about this when you're eating.
think about it being an aphrodisiac, huh, Miss V? Insane. All right. Bang, 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 bang. I'm just looking for some positions. I don't really have anything going on. If you guys have anything, feel free to throw it at me. Albino Prad. Ooh, really? Okay. Prad, could you analyze Square for a second? 100%. Square. So Block obviously had a crazy move yesterday, but still in the negative? Really? Anyways, had a crazy move yesterday. Today kind of stuck in yesterday's ranges. Support at 122. Support at 122.29-ish. Let's just throw that over here. Resistance at 131.95. So let's go check out Square today. What did it do? So resistance happening exactly from yesterday's high, but holding off pretty well in near yesterday's close. And I say near yesterday's close because, you know, that's yesterday's close right there, and we're very close to that price point. Support also near yesterday's consolidation area, not all the way to the low, but near yesterday's consolidation area. So the intraday support coming in around $124.50, $124, and the intraday resistance coming in from yesterday's high around $132 on Square. DWAC going crazy. Chicks like when guys spend money at oysters. All right, well, I guess I'm going to be single forever then because I ain't spending no money on nobody. Only person I'm spending my money is on me and myself and I.
Not selfish at all.
Not selfish at all. That's right. I'm very generous by spending it on 3 people, Miss V. 3. Not 1.
That's true, though.
3. I should
know,
have bought 3 McLarens for myself. Me, myself, and I.
Right? I like this. And you know, they say like first you need to love yourself and then others will love you. So look at you. You
That's
afford
right.
this.
Do you like eating oysters? Never tried. All right. DWAC got called out in our chat. Is that for me, Sean Neil? I'll have a look. Ooh, DWAC. Look at that volume on DWAC. Popping. It's popping off right now. DWAC moving north side for some reason. Volume 2.6 million shares so far. The spread is about 40 cents or 20 cents at the moment. And, you know, volume came out of nowhere for DWAC. Maybe there's a catalyst for some reason that we don't know yet. But, yeah, pulling up DWAC on the dailies. Obvious resistance at $99. It says 99.03, so obvious resistance at 99. I don't know if we even get there, though, to be honest. So we'll just have to wait and see. Breaking out through, what is this, 94 and ripping 80 cents above. And we got as high as 96.29. DWAC to 200. Trump. Ooh, okay. I guess... yeah, the app did drop. I forgot, but then I didn't hear really anything about that app afterwards. So I don't know. I don't really hear anything about the app after it dropped. Pump it up. Pump it up. The catalyst is the State of the Union. Oh, the meeting that I think he was supposed to have. Yeah, at yeah. It's a go today on Truth. Ooh, Truth Media over there looks like it's helping them out moving north. I know who Joanna Hayes is. Joanna Hayes is that guy on Discord that we had to. It's all cool. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone's using here we go now. Look what you did, Sean. Look what you did. You got everyone doing here we go now. That's my thing. And it's supposed to do the opposite. Listen, you say here we go when you don't want the stock to do what it's doing. It's got to do the opposite because it's a jinx. It's a jinx. You're not supposed to do it for the direction. You're supposed to jinx the market by saying here we go. But no, it's all fun and games. Here we go. Goes DWAC back to the north side. Now 95 break and 95.13 on the offer. We got about 3 minutes or 2 minutes left with us, so let's see what we can do over here on the market with everybody with us for another couple minutes.
Maybe you, Prad, can ask for more likes because they don't listen to me.
Are we not at 1K yet?
No, but super close.
Wow, guys, wow. How are we not at 1K? We have only 3 minutes left, and sadly, today's going to be our very first day where we're not going to have 1K likes. That's pretty sad, honestly. Every single day of the past, what, 3 months now?
Right.
We've been smashing 1K every single day, and we're not gonna hit it. It's whatever. We'll just have to chalk it up as our viewers don't care anymore. They gave up on us. You know, they used to show us appreciation and love.
Keep going!
Yeah, buddy. That's what we're talking about.
You did it.
We're not gonna break the support today.
I like you pushing like PT, you know, for emotions. We should give a shimmy. Thank you, team.
There we go. There we go. All right. Looks like we're not going to break the support today. The 1K barrier is holding.
We did it.
The 1K barrier held like the NASDAQ 14K did, baby. Let's go. You guys got guilt tripped into that 1K likes. Thank you so much. You know, we love you guys at the end of the day. All jokes aside, all complaining aside, thank you for constant 1K likes a day.
1,100 now.
1,100 now. Sheesh. You guys got ice in your veins, baby. Sheesh. Less than a minute, says Timmy Boy over there. Thank you, Timmy Turner. Thank you, Timmy Turner, for the 1 minute call out. We got to get ready to hop off soon. Guys, I hope you guys had a great time today in the markets. I for sure did. I got to work my way out of this buyout stock that's burning me. But besides that, I had fun. I hope you did. Come back tomorrow, same place, same time. Where's Miss Mia at? Oh, we're not on the same place.
She's still here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, thank you so much for spending the first day of March with us. I hope this one will start wonderfully for you. Still 2 hours left in this trading day. I wish you all the luck and paka paka.
Paka paka.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. 2 hours to go in what has turned into another very negative trading session here as we head into the final 2 hours of the day, unless you're trading energy markets, because wow, huge move for crude oil back to 7-year highs. We got all the way up to almost